the control room, and now it should go live on your side. Cool.
Looks like it is. Let me pop out the chat.
Yep. So you guys can either engage in my chat or his chat. We're gonna pop out either.
Yep, I'm gonna run them side by side here. I may run out of computer space. But...
Yeah, I'm same. Let me see. Rage on behalf of the machine. Cucks on parade. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably exactly it, right?
Let me see if I can make these options go away so that I can listen in chat. By the way, Don, I see that you're still kind of in the back, but don't feel guilty about like dropping out and coming back in if that's what you're going to do.
We're going to be here for a bit, so whatever you need.
Quite a long time, probably.
So the way this works is either I can make all of the crap go away very quickly, or I can't. And so we'll see what happens with it in a minute here. But otherwise, as long as it's reasonable for me to plan to stay, I'll stay.
Okay.
Pumbaa approves, just so you know.
Okay, let's hear what the singer's saying.
One of my favorite, if not my favorite, absolute favorite place to perform because people here are always so great, and I've had.
Is it just me, or does it sound a little bit like Michael Jackson?
In this city, and so this show, the city of Ohio,
but now doesn't everyone?
Means a lot to me. So
no.
Well, for being the audience that you always are.
Not everyone sounds like Michael Jackson.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate
it. Please be sure to visit our website at
Thank you so much for bringing me on here tonight.
And hashtag your videos, Who's Bad Music.
It'll be beautiful.
Hashtag your videos. Come out to my child ranch. Yeah.
Look at his haircut. He doesn't sound like Michael Jackson.
He looks like Michael.
This might be a Michael Jackson impersonator.
I'm sorry. So no meet and greet. I apologize. I take that back. There's no meet and greet for tonight for safety reasons. We have to do no meet and greet.
I wonder why a security personnel would have said, "Hey, no meet and greet after the Akron show." By the way,
weird.
Thank you all.
So I'm gonna leave it on just a little bit. I hate the screams, but I want to hear if another organizer gets up to say anything.
Yeah. Right on. So I don't know if this guy is dead or alive in Holland. I'm gonna see if I can find some sort of an update. Let's see.
Hey guys, if you can't multi-stream, don't worry about it. We appreciate it. We're just making sure that we do it on both channels because it's also a test because we've been wondering how easy it would be to do this, and it turns out as long as I get time to set it up in advance, very, very easy.
Well, Joe, apparently, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're live now.
No, look, Hunch. I know that it was a joke.
There is apparently this shooting is apparently so new that it's not on any news service yet, but I just heard the chief of police talk about it. So.
Yeah, I agree with Razor Fist. However, I never let that stop me from making comedy.
I mean, that doesn't change the fact that this guy looks like Michael Jackson. Whether he's innocent, guilty, whatever.
Yep.
So
let me see what else we got from Akron. That stream just ended.
Well, then maybe the concert's about to end. So...
I would say so. Let me pull up an Akron PD scanner real quick.
What was that? What was that top one? Scroll back up.
That is.
Oh, right there. Where you at? I'm here.
Is this Nitty?
Still. Is that Nitty in this second one there? Akron, where you at?
Frank Ralsdale. Let's see. When was this? 3 hours ago. Let's see.
That's a police station right there.
Oh, isn't that the uncle?
Maybe. Watermelon flag.
I wasn't going to call it that, but it's the Pan-African flag.
And yet, there's still chicken shivs.
Yeah. And
See what's going on back down here.
Look, I don't want to dignify it. Like I think I like it's not even I'm not even saying it in the racist sense of it. It's just that is watermelon colors. It is black, white, and red. It is what it is.
Watcher.
Oh my good lord! Crack a joke and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it's all right. There's jokes to be had.
No, I agree, but as long as we're all agreeing at the purpose of the joke, which is to ridicule these fuckers.
Well, I'm sure that at least 5 of his homies called him a really bad word today.
Look, I'm sure at least 3 of his homies shot at him.
We ain't gonna keep. I'm not with all of this.
With a beard like that? No.
Curfew.
Look, hold on. With a beard and a mildly effeminate voice like that? No, he doesn't hang with the hard homies. This is the guy who pretends to hang with the hard homies and disappears behind the corner when shit happens.
Blockade.
Yes.
None of that is really. None of that really mean nothing. It shouldn't mean nothing to you neither. Like at the end of the day, that's just a tactic to try to keep us in the house and keep them from having to face the music. We should be in their face and at their door every day, whether it be the police,
This is a guy to
the
watch
mayor,
tonight.
the safety director, the associate mayor, the assistant mayor, some council people, city hall. We got to
he's
knock on their door every
passing
day.
Between the courthouse and the city hall.
Correct.
That's what that walkway
Whatever
is.
we need to do.
Yep.
That's
All right.
where we need to be at. We need to
So
be right here with
I realize that you two are
right in
kind
front of their
people.
face.
And don't worry, if you spend more time on the internet will drag that out of you.
See, I brought
And I know that because I am
So
one
now I
of
know that-
these kind people. Look, you raging autist. This stream is going on 2 channels. And if you're not watching it on at least both in at least one window, you're doing everyone a disservice. If you happen to have a second machine that you can turn on a VPN and watch it there too on both channels, then you go ahead and do that. Because what we're going to need you to do here is like, share, and subscribe, or some other kind of gay shit. Create new accounts, subscribe with those, like with those. Get out there and do some watching, damn it. Do it.
Oh, Fallout Zone G. The only thing this guy needs is a gym membership. Bro, step back from Popeyes. Again, I'm going to go with the quote from the first Bad Boys movie. Damn, you a big Popeyes chicken eating, you know. So, yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. Make an account for your cat and have your cat subscribe.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get on that.
Mrs. Watcher actually.
By the way, if you have a cat, you're the kind of person who needs to make an account for your cat to subscribe.
if you're not, if you don't have a cat explicitly for the purpose of trying to ring in social media likes and dollars, why do you even have a cat? What is the point of that?
Seriously,
Do you even internet bro?
right? Real question.
Oh man.
All right, so let's listen to Chattermouth.
Truth of the matter is,
Let's listen to him.
all they did was
pre-incriminate
continue the fight of the slave catchers. And we ain't slaves no more.
Oh,
Ain't no
he
slaves
went
in
right
America
to
no more.
slave catcher.
He sure
So it's time
did.
for them to change their mentality. It's time for them to change their tactics. It's time for us to stand up against it. So we force them to change that systemic racism that they their whole
No,
system is based
Scott,
off of.
we don't need to incorporate the Pan-African flag into the
stars
LGBT
that
flag.
wear,
They
the
have
badges that they wear on their-
already
on their
done
shirt.
that.
Them the
that
same
has
badges,
been
the same
done.
Stars that they wore
Yeah.
when they was
So
chasing
can
runaway
we all
slaves,
just
catching
stop
runaway
for a
slaves.
moment and say that, like, if we were actual slave catchers, like, this dude would be in chains just to shut him up?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, well, that, and because, like, you ain't outrunning nobody, be honest.
Oh man, look, I'm fat and old, and I'll run you down.
Seriously.
Runaway slaves. We free. And it's time for them to treat us like that. Hey, Ron, go cut the hit that button on the car because it like the battery is just running. You see the
Little acid reflux there, huh?
So, why do they insist to persist with this whole slave mentality and argument?
Because it makes a strong, what's it, logos, ethos, pathos, right? It makes a strong emotional argument. It's the ethos thing.
But the truth of the matter is, in areas subject to the jurisdiction of the United States of America at the time and to this day, Dred Scott ended all of that.
Facts.
So,
Yeah, but like just because Dred Scott ended it doesn't mean that like it was ended.
Hey, Dred Scott actually, in my personal opinion, established a national open carry right. But hey,
Yes.
what do I know?
Yeah.
Hey, it should have. I mean, that's
Well,
what it said.
right in the. It said right in there. It goes, if we consider black men to be citizens, then we're going to have to allow them to carry guns everywhere they go. That's national open carry.
That's what it said.
And here's the best part: Clarence Thomas just quoted that very line.
Yep.
In this most recent decision.
I mean, as he should have.
And in my opinion, Clarence Thomas just reaffirmed national open carry.
His too.
Petey, I didn't even think about that. The period that he's talking about. He's talking about 1860, a period in which there were 500,000 free blacks in the U.S. and less than that in bondage. Probably not his ancestors in slavery there either. In fact, in all actuality, his ancestors likely migrated here afterwards.
Lights is on. Hey, I thank all of y'all for tapping in. If y'all can, just share this live. I need everybody that is able.
Oh, we
stand.
got you, bro.
Listen, if you here
we
for
will
it-
share this just for you.
Yeah, 100%.
we are
buddy.
sharing it.
Yeah,
Because this video is not the flex you think it is, bro.
hour. You here for a minute. Here for 10 minutes. Let your voice be heard. Let them know that you fed up.
Let's hear it.
Let them know it's not going to be your son.
To be fair, I am fed up.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%. Did I actually
So-
tell you guys, I thought about, like, before I became Watcher, I had a second idea for an account. I was just going to retweet people that were Fed posting, and it was going to be called Fed Up, and it was like the logo was just going to be a Fed with the hand field signal things where I can't even remember what the signal is, but where you're just pointing up. It was going to be that, just with glowy eyes and shit.
And so for the sake of the stream here, who was it who had already stolen that name so you couldn't do it?
Correct. There was someone, and I'm not going to say who, but there was someone highly
don't-
associated with these people. The people
Don't
here,
leave us
right
hanging.
here.
No. There's somebody else. When you went to claim it on Twitter, Mrs. JD had
That is correct.
already
That is
taken
correct.
it.
She
from
had
you.
already taken. She had already taken Fed Up. That is correct. But she was using it a little differently, and I like it.
Yeah.
But also
that
take
was
this
the funniest part.
Fed Up where? Yeah.
opportunity so that way you're not the person.
He's overfed. Chet.
Look at that neck. How could he not be fed up?
Chet, he looks like he's been belt fed, if you know what I mean.
The next in line to say, damn, I
Conveyor
should
belt.
have stood up. I should have said something. Just like, when people be upset about not voting and say, damn, I should have voted because now we got some jacked up stuff in play because you didn't go and vote against it or didn't go and vote for it.
Hey, I'll tell you what,
Whatever it
player, I
is
actually agree with that.
that want it to happen.
Yeah.
Oh
We
man.
got to be all about change. We got to be all about it if we
Hey,
want
you guys rattle off. I'm gonna go grab a fizzy water. Take me like 30 seconds.
Be together.
Yeah.
Give
So
me
you
band
should-
real
you
quick.
should,
Stand against these,
What's
these
that?
jokers.
You should understand that
Look
this
at
is a
them.
good
They
summary
walk
of the
by and
left,
smile and
right?
shit.
These
Yeah,
guys
no
are
good cop in
always
the
out there
racist system.
ginning up hate and discontent to send
There's
our
no
way,
good cop in
and
the
we're kind of
racist
like,
system.
hey, if you could just stop that, that'd
There's
be
no
cool.
good cop in
They're
the
not going
racist
to stop
system.
that.
Yeah.
Justice
and
for
here's the
Jalen
thing.
Walker.
He's over here intentionally antagonizing the cops, and he's going to get mad when they come
Feel what
over
I'm
and tell
saying?
him to move along.
Listen,
Yep.
We can't be afraid of them.
Which
It's time
look,
for us to stand up
I have
against
stood
them.
in
It's time
front
for us
of
to
the
stand
cops
up
in the
for what we
middle of
know
a
is right.
riot, and they're perfectly
If you can do
happy
that,
to
then
have
come
you there
stand with
as long
me.
as you shut your damn
Come be
mouth.
with me.
Yeah. And they're content to let you
Let's demand
protest
change.
just as
Let's
long
not
as you're
ask
not
for it.
throwing things at them.
Let's
and,
get it.
And
Let's get
you
the
know,
change that we
once you
looking
start
for.
making it personal about that individual officer, it's not his fault. Yeah, it might be partly his fault for being part of that organization, but he's
bro.
not the guy who shot the dude.
He
right?
should be a superhuman. He should let you spit in his face and just not care, because we hold
This is what
cops
we
to a
planning
higher
do right now,
standard.
though, y'all.
Stop, because I have
They
something
get
to say
paid
that's
to
even
sit
more
here.
important than anything that's going on right now. My kids, the little watchers, just made me a blueberry smoothie, and it is the greatest. I am.
Why would you tell us that? Because none of us have a blueberry.
Well, that's
smoothie.
why. That's literally
Well,
why.
mostly to make us jelly.
You're a
Yeah.
dick. You're a
But you,
dick.
be advised, my kids are making me a grand smoothie.
They get paid to sit here. I don't think that's right. I don't think we should be paying them to sit here and look at me. They should be doing
My kids
something
are at the bar
productive with
getting
their life.
drunk. Huh.
They're making you a margarita.
but they not. They bored, they scared, they worried about us. The city of Akron, you want to know why? Because they done abused us a long, long time. They've been abusing us for a long, long time.
No, can we
Man, the
correct
systemic
that?
racism that
They're
goes-
worried about you because you burn shit down.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody's asking if we can dive. PD's asking, can we dive deep into Ray Epps and his FBI? I mean, like, we could, but, like, I'm not gonna lie. There's been multiple very large outlets that have done coverage of that recently, and I'm not sure what more we're gonna add to it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
Look,
thing too: is Ray Epps is also kind of a sure way to get your account yeeted here. But anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead, Don.
Well, it's sort of the what else is there to say? I mean,
That's my point.
what do you want to hear? Turbo Fed is Turbo Fed.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to purposely get my account yeeted. I'm never going to try and do that on purpose, but I'm never going to, like, not speak the truth if I feel like it needs to be spoken. So if there was something I felt like I could add to the conversation, I would. But the fact is, like, that's literally it. Just glowy is glowy. I don't
Here,
I don't
you
know
know
what
what?
more you
Nah,
want.
you know, I'm gonna do this.
So-
I'm gonna give you an in-depth analysis. Ray Epps is a Fed.
Is a fact.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's it.
Have a nice.
Nice city.
Thank you all for joining us.
Can I give both the other people on the stream with me a little bit of credit right now? Because this is a thing I've struggled with for years, right? Everyone on planet Earth is talking about a thing. Yes. Okay, there's nothing left to say.
Yeah.
Right? Like, once you have shown the picture of the Earth, what are you gonna do? You gonna show more pictures of the Earth? Like, it's round.
Well, look, if there was some
There's
kind
water.
of if there was some, listen, if there were some kind of developments in my circle, if I had one of my OSINT guys that was on the back end that was really feeding me some shit that nobody had heard before, look, I'd probably
Exactly.
find a way to dress it up and give it to you guys. I don't know any more than you know at this point. You might
Here's
even
the
know
one
more
thing
than
that
I do.
will give you. I'm going to give you a prediction based on the media coverage of Ray Epps in the last 48 hours. And if you don't know what that is, you might want to go look at it.
Yeah, you need
I
to.
suspect that the entirely fake person that Ray Epps is probably going to vanish, and he's going to have
Very
been
soon.
killed by right-wing extremists. And
Yep.
he's
Yes.
going to reemerge under his real name somewhere else in the country.
Yep.
But they're going to claim that right-wing extremists killed Ray Epps.
Yep.
If you look at the video, they're saying, hey, he's being threatened, he has to move, he's had to hide. They're going
Yes.
to claim someone killed him.
Hey, Fallout.
But
Always. Hold on. I've got it. Always has been.
I mean,
That was a staple
how-
gun,
how
Susan.
close do you want to?
No.
That's
yeah,
out of
there you
camera.
go. There you go. Yeah. Well, it's one of the reasons I love being like this. Papa Hotep, welcome. Papa Hotep, would you like to join us, Papa? We would be honored to have
the
you in
thing.
here.
I don't know why you guys are talking about violent firearms.
I don't. Yeah, I
have
mean
no
that's
idea
a
what
weird
that
thing.
is.
Who's talking about violent firearms? Joe, you fed.
You fed.
Hey guys, fellow insurrectionists, does anyone know how to make a bomb?
No.
Oh,
no.
man.
Hey.
So
Silliness.
there's a meme that goes around the place that shall not be named, because I think that's what I'm gonna start calling it. That is it like, hey, are you lonely? Would you like to build a bomb? Build a bomb. Build a bomb.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Or
And-
all of the random hot girls with guns in their hands on Twitter who are sending DMs about, oh my gosh, I just can't believe the way the country is. We should try to do something. Those are the feds.
You're a fed.
Just so you all
That's
know.
a flat fed. No, 100%.
It's like-
It's a trap.
It's like a 49-year-old fed sitting at his desk in Langley.
Yep.
Don't engage with that Twitter
So
account.
No.
so by the way, if you get DMs from these people, as I have, the fastest way to get rid of them is send them the "tell me more about BAH" memes.
Yeah.
At no point do you call them a fed, and yet they block you immediately.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
Well, I had another guy. His account name was Militia Liaison, and he's just fed posts after fed posts after fed posts, and I'm like, bro, knock it off. That's not what we're here about. You're not going to get any one of us to do it. And he goes back and forth. Goes, well, I just want to hear you say this, this, and this. I'm like, listen, whatever they're paying you, it's not enough. I'm not going to say it. And he
Right.
goes, are you insinuating I'm a fed? I said, no, I'm flat out saying you're a fed.
Right?
Then all of a sudden his tone changed and he became very nice and conciliatory. Now, if I called you a fed, Don, are you going to be very nice and conciliatory?
No, I'm gonna be a straight up dickhead.
Exactly. I'm like, so you just confirmed that you're the fed, bro. Nice
Right.
try.
Oh, man, because This is the thing. Is Dawn's background getting brighter? Is he glowing?
Oh, Don, you weren't on here last night, but I took the dogs out and I came back and I said, "Watcher, I'm under federal surveillance." So Watcher goes, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I found a glowy bug on my porch."
Yep. That's it. That's it.
They're just flying around my yard, glowing. So, all right, let's find something going down. That thing is ending. So this guy obviously wants to start something tonight. We need to be looking for him tonight. Is there a way to look at his account and see if he's around live?
Well, I'm gonna look here in a minute. If he was live, it would have told me. This is just this is the most recent thing he posted. But it looks like he walked for. It looks like he walked around for like half an hour, just fucking.
That's probably all he could walk around
by himself into this camera. So let's hear him sign off. I wonder. Yeah, he might get a little spicy.
That's part of the problem.
Here's how he's going to sign off. I'm going to step into Popeyes. I'll be back on later.
How do you set a rule for how I'm supposed to protest?
Was it wearing a Hawaiian shirt?
Man, I'm over the age of 21. I ain't on no probation. I ain't
Everyone
no parole.
at Hunter
I ain't
Cunning.
got no warrants and I got tight insurance. You can just ride
You
up
wish
the
you could
phone.
join you guys. Your baby's going bonkers. I know how that is, man. I know exactly how that is.
Mom,
I'm blessed
when
with a
was the
Mrs.
last time
Watcher.
you gave me a
Oh,
curfew?
yes, Don. Yes.
My point exactly.
Yeah, I like
Don,
that.
you're supposed to tell me that Hunter Cunning is not a Fed.
That's our problem. That's why they put
Well,
It
that's-
doesn't really matter.
That's Hunter in the background right there.
Oh, they say it.
Oh yeah. This is actually basically a picture of Hunter and I's last sit down.
When you go say it.
So it's not
Then I'm gonna
actually
say-
Hunter Cunning. It's Hunter
That's our
Hunting.
problem. We ain't saying.
Oh, it's Fed.
I know I am, but we ain't saying.
Well, Anti-Commie can sit over here and claim he's not either, but I know he is a Fed because he works for the federal government.
I don't care what you worry
Indeed.
Yeah,
about. I'm gonna move.
Openly confirms he's a Fed and wants us to say he's not a Fed.
I know.
Come on. What kind of Feds do you think we
gotta be
are?
on.
You ain't paying us enough for that anyway.
We can be peaceful as possible.
Yeah,
Is
look,
this-
by the way, till my Hilux gets here with the 50 cal, you're a Fed.
Hey, no, and
Right?
I agree with Joe. I think if we're demanding Hilux, Dishka is the only way to go.
Well, that's fair. Look, I'm not that picky.
It shouldn't matter what time a curfew is. I shouldn't have a curfew.
Just something with a pintle mount and either a Dushka or a KPV.
We can take care
I'm
of
not.
it.
Exactly. We'll figure it out.
Bros,
Just-
hold on. Did you see that? Did you see that Turkish or the fucking Kurdish Hilux that they fit up with? They literally mounted a fucking artillery piece in the back of it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
God
Dear
damn
Feds. Yes.
So, while we're looking for more, let me give my anti-Fed advice that I give quite regularly. If someone just is hunting you down and wants to join your group or wants to hang around with you, they're a Fed.
Yeah.
You had all the friends you needed when this whole thing started. So I had this guy who was like, "Hey man, I bought your book. I was wondering if I could meet you and get it signed." So I'm like, "Sure, agent, whatever your last name is."
Right.
And he's like, "Oh, that's funny, dude." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." So we go there, and I meet him with several other people, and he's got his motorcycle helmet sitting on the table at this bar. So I walk up and I pick up his motorcycle helmet and I set it down in the chair next to him and I sit across from him. He goes, "Was that in the way?" I'm like, "No, I just wanted to say how you reacted to me moving it, and you acted just like I thought you would." Signed the book, turned around, and walked out. And the guy has sent me several messages since then about, "Hey man, we should
got
do
it live.
this."
Live from Akron. This is Akron
All right.
protests. There's only 2 people watching, and he's just looking at some dumbass informational board. But here we go.
Yeah, but there were still history being made. There's still history.
Okay, I don't care. At least we got this. We'll keep it on the background.
It's got today's date. It says it's a protest.
By the way, dear Feds, while we're waiting on this, I've had a lot of people call me a Fed over the years. Enough that there is a whole contingent of the internet that thinks I'm Don the Fed. I'm more than happy to take your Fed bucks as long as they come in 155 millimeters with a cannon. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You just send me your Fed bucks. And I'll fed all over the internet.
Hey,
for it.
Don. I want you to react what Beaver just put in the chat, in my chat, if you would.
Can't. Sorry, that's against Fed code.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Beaver. We appreciate you.
What is she doing there? Yeah, I don't even know what's going on.
She's
right
getting
now.
weird on us.
Yeah,
Nitty's live.
Oh,
Hold on.
Nitty's live.
Oh, hold up. I'm not missing Nitty.
So Nitty, he does two things. He grifts and he tries to get the ladies, but he is always where there's something.
All right. Dear chat autists, and I know there's enough of you here by now, go find us the streams where there's violence. You know what you want.
Yeah.
You want to see
Look,
it. Go get them.
Yeah. You want to
Send them
see
me,
it, and
I'll send them to Watcher.
you want to see my normies react to it as well.
Yeah, get it and get it for us. So we have to do this. Most of you in the chat already know this, but there might be some new people in the chat who didn't.
Yeah.
But Nitty wears this shamag for a good reason. Nitty looks like a 45-year-old Somali. And if you don't know, if
Holy
you've never been to
shit.
Somalia, you don't know what that means. It means that he's got a lot of hair
Hey, Don.
below the ear line.
Hey, Don. Don. Why would he possibly? I can't understand why he would hide such a thing. I mean, what is shamag? What even is that? Frank.
Seriously.
Frank.
Seriously.
Frank, just let it go. Frank, just let it go. You're gonna lighten your head by 10 pounds, my man.
Fallout Zone, you got it. He does need to just embrace the bald and shave it. I mean, wow.
Oh, man.
Well, my chat has
So,
said multiple
like,
times he's
I'm-
a Klingon, and he is. Like, he looks like a
I-
Klingon.
I'm like weeks out of shaving the head, which is why there's a sweet little cowlick right here, right? Dude, just cut it.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Oh, we've started this already, have we?
So what's going to happen is he's going to get that lady, and they're going to get back to wherever Frank Nitty is staying, probably the backseat of his car, and he's going to take off that shamag. And she'll be like, whoa, wait. Deal breaker. Take me back to my car, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man.
LP,
So-
Nitty is headbutting champion as well. Three years in a row.
I
you know-
have. Look, this.
You know what kills me about these guys?
I love Frank Nitty,
is
guys, but stop. Tuba man killer flees Seattle hospital found naked in dumpster. I'm sorry, that is a showstopper. It is.
Okay, Don, what were you saying? That's classic.
You know what kills me about these people is I've been to a bunch of these protests, and I don't go in costume in any sort of sense. I just go as me.
Yeah.
Seeing a big beard hanging out, usually wearing a pleb t-shirt, pleb hat. You know how many water bottles that are frozen and blah 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 I get thrown at me? Like it's a ton.
You see,
Yeah.
that's the thing, Don. You and I were talking about that because you saw it because you were out there exposed as you were. I was out there with reporters.
Watcher
And it was
saw
like-
it because I was watching every live feed that existed at the time and helping to record it because I thought that maybe there might actually be someone in some federal agency somewhere that would do anything about
Would
it.
care.
Except for put
Yeah,
me
and there is-
well, no, they did care. They cared enough to put me on a list.
So the thing is like when the media saw it, like, oh, he only got hit with a water bottle. Why did he fall down and act like he was unconscious? Dude, he got hit.
It's like
with
getting hit with a
frozen rock.
brick.
Yeah. That's no joke, man. So that's why I tell everyone, watch the flying bottles. It's not a water bottle. That is literally a brick coming at your face.
It is.
So
It's pretty equivalent to someone throwing a brick at your head, and that's people act like it's not a big deal, but just freeze a bottle of water and hit yourself in the hand with it and get back to me.
So Nitty,
go back to that Akron protest one.
yeah. So
it looks like it's in a car.
It's not live anymore. So I want to figure out what he's like. If we can, I'd like to listen near the end and see if he says what they're doing. Oh, that's it. So I guess it hasn't finished uploading, so I can't replay it.
But the other, there's the live one right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not live anymore.
Well, the screen just said it was. Let me turn this Dearborn Police off.
Here's just 3 minutes from Nitty. It was in the back of a car. Oh, hey, there's no... Hold on. We can't even listen to what he's saying. They do that on purpose, by the way.
They really do.
They do. That's why they put right there, I don't own copyrights to the music.
So understand this, all of you who are watching what we're doing, be like, yeah, man, I could be that guy. So I got a stream copyright for F Donald Trump because a guy was rolling through protests playing F Donald Trump. And it took me like 6 months to get them to overturn the strike, which, if you've never been on YouTube, means that the strike had already expired, and I was still arguing with them.
So
Yeah.
please do not crucify me for what I'm about to say. Okay?
Let's hear it.
We can continue to function. Lock 3 is open. We had a great time tonight. The Michael Jackson tribute band was fantastic. Homogenation was fantastic. We covered both. And
Yeah, clearly.
it was
Clearly.
fun. We had a good time. We had a good time.
You did call that, Watcher. It was a
The
Michael
protesters,
Jackson tribute
yeah.
band.
There was a group of about 30 to 40, roughly. They were outside the Lock 3 area.
Oh, no.
And,
Wait. You've been holding riots and protesters and called for heavy hitters to come in, and you're going
They
to
were
say...
outside the Lock 3
They were
area.
causing disruptions outside
I
of
went
your...
and I spoke with the
Outside of
leader
your
of the
Michael
protest.
Jackson
So,
impersonator? How could they?
Lance Corporal Veteran is dropping another worthwhile PSA. If you are ever walking down a street near a protest and you see a bunch of cans of soup on the road, get your ass out of there.
Run.
Yes.
They are going
Yes.
to get thrown at you.
Coming out.
Well, that was...
At
That
some point, the band decided.
Hold
again,
on.
I probably had a minor role in that, but the band decided, okay, let's do this. So they went ahead and proceeded with the concert. Okay, they were really good. If you go back and watch the video, they were awesome. Okay, the Michael Jackson impersonator, he was really good at dancing, decent at singing. But I mean, come on, who sings Michael? So.
He's
once
like,
that
I'd
was
really kind of like
going
half my
on,
money back.
some
Oh,
of the
bro.
protesters then made their way into the Lock 3 arena, and they were protesting in front of the stage. So, fists up, sharing their message, and the guy that was the Michael Jackson
What?
singer acknowledged them.
Once we're done with this, I've got something we gotta watch.
You can go
This
back,
is
check
insane.
The tape, go back, check the tape.
Pretty sure he's wearing a
And,
bulletproof vest, by the way.
You can see that he acknowledges them, and he says,
Yeah. The
He
way
is.
he's sitting is kind of funny.
He's wearing a
Yeah.
soft armor
It's a
vest.
softie.
He says, I'm sorry about what you guys are going through. Thank you for
Hey,
sharing
while
your
we're on the
hands.
topic of
Thank you for
feds-
not disrupting the concert.
Right.
Hey,
Seriously, guys, this is something
and
to
that's
look
how it
for. The
proceeded.
bulkiness
And
between
they
the
went
level
from
of his
there,
actual
okay?
body
Once
and the
concert
stickiness
was
of a
over, I
t-shirt.
went back
He is
outside.
wearing
At that point,
soft
the
body
protesters
armor.
had,
So right
started
above the
protesting
E, you
more,
can see where the indent is.
fervently,
Yep.
Right,
feverishly.
'Cause as he
Like,
talks,
it
as
was
he
like-
moves around,
They elevated.
you
because
can see that it
people are
bends
walking
in
out
the
now, right? So
wrong
they want
way.
their voices.
That said,
Right.
this guy is wearing
And
soft
they
body
have
armor.
every
He's not
right.
wearing hard body
You
armor.
ready? They
Yeah.
have every right.
But
to
that
raise
implies
their
he knew
voices.
something was going to
They're
happen.
protesting. That's what a protest
Or
is.
at least thought
Okay?
so.
But
No,
in
I
the
won't kid you. I
meantime,
walked into
I
protest wearing
decided
hard
to go
body.
live to share.
And I've worn
that
soft many
is
times,
what was
but
happening
this guy's complaining
across
about people protesting,
the
yet
street
he
from
organized the whole thing,
where the
and he's
protest was
wearing
happening in
armor.
front of Lock
Yeah.
3, Okay.
Oh, that's another thing. If you see a protest organizer that's wearing
That's what
armor,
things
it's not the
changed.
same thing as a guy carrying
Okay.
camera wearing body armor.
Two
Right,
protesters
exactly right.
came at me
So, Watcher, we'll probably need to clip
kind
this
of
later.
sideways.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like,
And I want
guys,
to probably do a profile on this guy, too.
I'm here to try and share your story.
Oh,
They told
the
me
other
I was
thing,
not allowed to film.
you're probably
Why
gonna
am
need
I
to
filming?
pause to
Why
actually
is
see this.
330 to go profiting off of this? They started
His
on
shoulders,
information that
right,
I had.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see
That's
the strap.
where I saw it was the
Not
shoulder
knowing
straps.
The
After I
dark
had shut
straps
off my
are
live,
100%
that they were recording
guaranteed.
me
And by the
under
way,
their-
I don't care what shirt you're wearing,
they're
you
recording
can't
me
hide
on
it
their
once you
phone
start sweating.
underneath.
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Like,
you know
we
what?
all
Here's the
kinda
other thing
weird
too.
shit.
Well, first of all, that's where Under
We
Armour
do
comes
have a
from,
lot of
right?
information
Under Armour
that's
was meant to be
coming
worn
into this that is not
literally
public
under
information.
armor.
Under Armour.
What's written on his back window?
That's how
It's
this
the name of his brand. It's
Okay.
330
Yeah.
to go,
And
332
we
go.
don't
I think,
disseminate
guys,
that
I was
until
wrong. I don't think
330
this.
is the area code.
Because right
So
now,
I
it
think
is
this
not
guy might just be a
necessary.
citizen journalist rather than
Let me
a
be
rather than
very,
an
very,
organizer.
very
I
clear
I might have
with what our
misunderstood
role
some of
is
the
with
stuff that I
Riot.
saw earlier.
No,
let-
he's
let's-
saying
You ready?
our role,
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Here's
Hold on,
the
let's
big
listen.
and
reveal.
the guy we
We
got.
are neutral,
So
and we don't
understand
want
that
our
at
city
best, this is
to
the
have
baked
issues.
Alaska thing.
We want
He's
peace.
half journalist,
And we
half
want-
activist.
we
Yeah,
as a
I'd say
network
that's probably
want people to sit
about
down and
accurate,
think
but we don't know what
And
side of
here's
that
the
is
thing,
coming
too,
from.
is the fact that he's wearing body armor reflects
Okay.
that latent racism of the left, right?
That's all.
I'm gonna go support my
We're not
people,
gonna throw
but I'm gonna wear
gasoline
body armor. 'cause
I'm
those black guys
sharing
will be
your
around.
message.
Oh,
Oh,
and,
bro.
and by the
That's
way,
what we do.
if you are expecting to get shot at by the cops and
For
you
about
know anything about body armor, you're wearing
35
hard body
I
armor.
actually consider
Yep.
Yes.
myself
A
a little bit
fact.
in danger. Okay?
Unless a poor
Time.
young man in
First
Minneapolis
time.
learned the
First
other day
time
when he
I've been
stepped
covering
in front of his
protests
window
now for
not
3
wearing
weeks.
body
It was
armor and
the
a
first
sniper
time
killed
that
him.
I thought,
Yeah.
you know
Hold
what?
on, I've got to
Maybe
find
I'm,
that
like,
quote
kinda
from
in
Brooklyn
harm's way
Nine-Nine.
right
It's
now.
so fucking
And yes,
good.
I'm wearing my Kevlar. Why am I
Oh.
wearing my Kevlar? Because I've gotten 6 death threats in the last 2 weeks. So for everyone that was questioning on the last video, why am I wearing Kevlar? That's why. Tell your people. Tell whoever. I
So,
almost said your people.
That tells you hard
I'm
this
gonna
guy
say
doesn't
that.
know what he's doing.
Tell whoever
Yeah.
it is to stop threatening the messenger. We're just trying to share the story. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't even got any of the
Feel
good
me?
spicy streams, dummy.
You feel me?
You feel me? Oh my! This dude
I
is
don't
gonna get
want my
shot
truck
He
tonight.
back.
is.
I don't
He
want
is.
it.
So before we watch him sign his own
By-
death warrant.
By the
Um,
way, he is going to be very surprised when something other than a pistol round goes straight through that vest like it's not even there.
Well, no,
Like
stop,
a
because
knife.
hold on, because it's even worse than
No,
that. What-
Not
something
you were going to be surprised. He is
Well,
going to be
I-
very surprised.
I know, but like, here's the thing: not even pistol, because like a 45 will defeat that at close range easily.
Unlikely, just because 45 is slow.
Yeah,
Oh,
45
okay.
is slow, but
Like
a 5.7.
Like,
Nine
there's a
plus
lot of hot
D,
rounds. There's
right,
a lot of
you know.
hot rounds that'll punch that.
Yeah, the hot 9 stuff. God forbid you start talking about like 5.7 type stuff. But nobody's shooting that, right? So you could reasonably expect standard 38, standard 9, and standard 45 to be what that vest takes, which it will probably stop all of them. I don't know exactly who he's wearing. But
Well, yeah. And the important point is that like the standard 9 that the average civilian has is the 115 grain that it will stop. But a NATO 9 is 124 or 135 grain that it will not stop.
exactly. Or if it does, it's still cutting into you.
It's
Right.
and that's the other thing that I want people to know is you can get body armor all you want, but when a bullet hits the vest and doesn't penetrate your skin, you still got shot. You're still
Yep.
taking all
Oh,
those
man.
foot-pounds of energy.
Yeah.
You're still out of the fight. You're having broken ribs, broken bones.
Best case
Yeah.
scenario, you feel like you got hit with a bat.
So I can't
Best case
find
scenario.
the exact clip, but my favorite thing about negotiations was from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where the guy they have playing the negotiator says, "Negotiations is just two liars lying to each other until one of them steps too close to a window."
Oh, fuck right off.
Yeah.
Though that's the kind of thing, right? Like the Dallas what was that guy? The Dallas Black Lives Matter shooter dude.
Yeah, Black
They took
Hebrew
that guy
Israelite
alive.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, they took that guy alive.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Though I mean,
You're right.
look, that's the same. Honestly, though, I
No,
gotta
they
be
blew him up
careful.
with a bomb, didn't they?
No, they took that guy alive.
No, they took him
Oh.
alive.
I thought
I mean,
hit
they
him
did
with a bomb.
also blow him up with a bomb, but he lived.
They should have. They should have just shot him.
The
Yes.
people that broke windows
Oh,
a couple weeks ago were arrested
Broke windows, bro.
and were fined and were
Yeah, that was actually a rare
convicted
case
of
where
their
they called the
stuff.
bomb squad,
Guess
and the
what?
bomb squad's like, "What do you
They
want us to
are
defuse?"
animals
Like,
either.
"Nah, fam,
No.
we need you to build something right quick."
So stop calling people that on our network.
like, do you have one that maybe you didn't blow up last time? This could go a little
No
faster.
questions asked.
One hanging around. Can we put it on a
That's
drone
what
or
we're
something?
I had a really good conversation with.
Oh God, have you
the
seen that fucking
protest
video
organizers.
of those
We were on the
Ukrainian
same
guys
page.
arming a grenade,
We're on the
pulling the
same
spoon
page.
out and putting it in the cup for the
We're on the
drone
same
to
page.
drop, and then fucking? Have you not seen this?
I want to
I haven't
move
seen it.
forward in
Stop,
the
I'm gonna find it.
City of Akron.
What?
Where
Stop, hold on.
police
What?
Hold
And
on.
its citizens, no matter what color they are. Get along.
So I just mentioned that in
My
my
goal.
book that I just wrote about
How do I
arming
get their
drones
damage
with
roll?
grenades, but we won't have any grenades because we're good guys.
Yeah, that's correct.
what I
Really?
got.
So hold up, we're gonna pause this guy
I'm
because it's
heading
way
for
less
home.
interesting than what I'm about to show you. Make sure my DMs are
No matter
closed. Here
what
you go.
hear or see about me,
Веселые истории. Увидите.
Oh, fuck right
was
off,
recording
Ukraine.
What I was saying offline.
Oh, I didn't mute him. So ready?
That's exactly.
There we
what
go.
It was conjecture.
Uh,
We were talking offline.
yeah.
If they
So
share
start
any
up
of
that
that,
drone. There you go.
I'll
Oh,
be very disappointed.
Oh shit!
one more time. One more time. It's just it. Oh. Ah!
Vasily, I said do not let go of that part.
Oh, motherfucker.
Or I don't feel I need to work on
Oh.
Oh, natural selection at its finest.
that. Stop threatening.
So, all right, so we can move from this guy to go back to one of the lives.
Well, this is that was live, and that was one of the only ones I could see right now. But we'll go find it. So it does sound like, judged on the threats that he's receiving and that kind of stuff, it sounds like things are gonna go hot. It sounds like they're not happy about the amount of outside attention.
No. Hold on. I've been doing this way too long. I don't give a shit how many threats you get or claim to get more accurately. I don't
Yeah,
care how many
true.
shit posters
true.
tell you they're gonna eat your mother or whatever they're telling you. Bullets or get the fuck out. All right. Like I have openly been told while live on stream that I was doxxed by Antifa and that they had put me on a hit list. At which point I said, show me the docs, show me the hit list. Right. Because this is how the internet lets things get out of hand.
True.
Oh my God, someone in my chat said I was doxxed by Antifa and they were going to put me on a hit list. So I unironically just pulled up
True.
a web
True,
browser.
but
was like,
this is not
my name doxxed.
I agree, but this is not information all by itself. This is adding on to a weeks-long information of monitoring Akron and watching big players come in and spend money to stay in there from outside town and putting in calls
Sure,
for big
sure.
hitters and all this other kind of stuff. What I'm saying is, he at
This
least
is-
seems, and look, he's not on their clear list of streamers. Like that's pretty obvious because he has been getting harassed at different places that he's gone to. Like Nitty doesn't get harassed. He does.
Everybody gets harassed to some degree or another, right? Look, I'm not some ridiculously giant name, but what was that stupid Antifa site?
It's going down.
Yeah, I think
TurboFed wants
So-
to know if you'll sign his book, Joe.
I said
They-
sign it to Ray.
they've got a restreaming site that they do, and all it is it ports
Yeah, woke
other
dot
people's
net.
streams.
Yeah, woke.net.
Yeah, that's it. Woke.net. I personally have been on woke.net for literal hours. It's very exciting. Every time you get near Antifa, tons of lasers come your way.
It says they've got 25 waiting at woke.net right now.
Yeah,
bet.
they're expecting something to happen.
Yeah.
So
Their people wouldn't be on there unless they got that secret text message. You know what I mean?
25 is not an indication that that place is waiting for something. A couple hundred is, but 25 is not.
well, when I was on
'cause-
here earlier, we only had like 5. Then again, it is getting later in the evening, though. So
It says they're now viewing facebook.com/intermediate media.
that's going to be an old one, and that would have been the last time they were streaming. It does that. That's an automated message that they do every time they
Exactly.
switch sources.
Exactly. And so, I mean, like, okay, I hope that we're all right and something exciting is going to happen. But my experience being what these guys were streaming does not suggest that that's the case. And by the way, if you are ever lucky enough to be broadcast on woke.net, everywhere you go, you will see 5,000 green lasers, and Antifa will be gunning for you. When the Donald.win was still a thing, they would basically repost anything that was a live stream on the Donald.win to woke.net. Just how it worked.
Isn't the Ashley Fox chick the one who carries the knife?
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I think that's right.
The one who like threatened to stab the one dude. I'm just kind of scrolling through some of their people.
me look up Jayland, because they sometimes post under that. And they had a thing going saying they were going to protest, and then they just went off. Like, Nitty went live for 3 minutes.
And that's probably the warning, right? Hey, we fought. He's obviously with a group walking. I got Ethan Lucas listed here. I know a little something about Ethan Lucas. Oh, he changed
Hold
his.
up. Nitty did this 3 hours ago. We need your help, Akron, Ohio. Jalen Walker shot over 60 times. Let's see if he says what they're doing tonight in this.
Now.
Y'all need y'all to share this. All right. It's a lot going on I can't talk about. But you know if I'm talking, it's a reason.
Hold up. There's a lot going on he can't talk about, but we know if he's talking, there's a reason. Chat, I think we should listen.
I need y'all to share this right now. Share, 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 share. It's very important. What's going on? Downtown at the police station right now. So, please share this.
Come on,
Share
get to the
this,
good.
All right. Now, y'all know I've been in Akron for like a week or two, right?
Yes,
Y'all
we know.
that, right?
We know.
Y'all know I've been here like 2 weeks.
Yes.
I've been here for like 2 weeks. And we've been watching. Y'all been watching everything and how everything go, right? Now, they just said, they said they don't do gun residue tests no more, right? Y'all listen, I want y'all to understand what's going on.
You're going to say that? You're literally going to mute
Tests
yourself.
no more. So they basically said this man fired a weapon. And the reason that they shot 100 rounds at him was because he fired a weapon. But they did no test to see if he ever fired a weapon.
Because they literally don't do them
never made it
anymore.
outside of the car. Okay?
Again, Nitty, none of that makes any sense. Nobody cares.
Right.
And this is me trying to be as transparent as possible without saying too much.
Okay.
You're not seeing a lot of protests because it's been very difficult on a lot of the individuals here, even me, to keep things going.
Oh, chat, did we call that shit or what? I've been saying that they can't get the numbers out on the ground. They can't keep the intensity going. So why is he still there?
It sounds like he's calling for people to come.
We planning something really, really, really big for Wednesday. I'm going to tell y'all what that is.
Wednesday? Wednesday? What the fuck are you doing on a Wednesday? How desperate are you getting?
We're planning something for Wednesday. Jalen Walker's birthday. We're planning something really big for Jalen Walker's birthday. And we need your support. I'm just telling you the truth. Y'all know how I do. I want jump houses. I want to make sure that it's a lot for kids going on. I want to get hula hoops. I'm being able to actually be turned loose right now. I'm able to do my thing. And y'all know how it is when I do my thing. So I really need y'all help, okay? I don't have it. Just being honest.
This is literally just grift.
We have been going through a lot because the protesters have not been getting anything as far as funding is concerned. They haven't been getting any help. It's not like they've been getting a lot.
Okay, let me tell you my read on this. It's grift.
He wants money.
It's grift. He wants money, but let's listen because he is saying some things that are important there. Last time,
like they're not getting any funding.
Exactly, they're not getting any funding from the big ups on top, which is saying to me that the feds and the powers that be don't actually want the riots right now, which is why we're not seeing them.
Possible.
They've been going out of their own pocket. They haven't been paying their bills. I'm just giving you all straight transparency. So the one thing I wanted to do was, as far as the people that follow me was, and I told them was, one thing I wanted to do was take care of the jump houses. For sure I wanted to take care of the jump houses. Food and stuff like that. We might figure it out as we go.
All right, man, turn
If you
it
live in
down.
Akron, you can always bring
It turns
food,
itself up. I'm
bring
not sure
supplies.
why.
We're gonna figure out where you could bring that to. You can inbox me for that. Anybody else that want to help, but we basically we need help pulling this thing off. And y'all already know how I get down, so we done did this before. Anybody that want to support, that's how you support right there.
Here's the truth. He needs gas money to get back to Kenosha.
Yo,
That's what he needs.
Homeboy's having a hard time. He bet on the wrong horse. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like the Jalen Walker thing was pretty explainable by don't fucking shoot at the cops.
What?
But a secondary thing on that might be, I think also the Rubes have wised to the play, and they're
not giving them all the money they were before.
Yep. All right, it's hard times out here. We in a recession. All right, guys. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna transition. We're gonna go watch that S2 video real quick.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna.
50 minutes. Never mind. We're not watching a 50-minute S2 video. Sorry,
No, it's a pretty
guys.
long one. Everyone should just watch that one.
Yeah, go. I'm gonna drop S2's channel. If you're not already subscribed to S2, you really need to be. He does some of the very best updates. If you're a mapophile, I know we've got some mapophiles. He does like full 45-minute map segments on the U.S. alone.
You could sign up to get his slides sent to you daily too.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like S2 a lot. Let's go laugh at T-Rex arms. How to shoot a rifle in 10 minutes? Oh, this one. An hour? Oh, I can't do an hour of T-Rex arms, dude. I'll rip my fucking eyes out. Well, I mean, we're not ending it, chat. It's just there's not much, like, we're not seeing anything. I did hear that there might be more events going on in Salem, but let me look and see if I can actually find anything.
Hey, the Michigan Socialist Rifle Association wants you to know that they're not a militia.
Check. All right. I mean, are they in my chat or like what?
No. I'm reading their website.
Oh,
that pretty much confirms that they are indeed a militia.
Like 100%. Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's my read on that situation. So as far as live streams from Salem, I ain't got dick. I was hearing that Anti was going to do a separate event after they got BTFO'd earlier, but I'm getting nothing. Let me see if I can get anything from Akron. Live. I mean, I got like bird feeder cams. Chat, that's about it.
Yeah, I found a bunch of those before too.
It's Minneapolis.
I'm looking at some of these activist accounts and I'm not getting anything. Let's see. What about a cat with news?
He's usually pretty decent. Or what about that other one who is soap something? Family soup.
Yeah. There he is. Sean Beckner Carmichael.
So I got this.
I'm sure he's
I got this from
a furry. Anyway, carry on.
Got this from 8 minutes ago. Girl on the left called the black woman a blank at a protest in Akron. Okay. Wow. Oh boy.
They're just resharing Nitty's stuff.
That's about it, yeah. So even Family Soup isn't live on the ground, guys. I don't know what to say. That dude is almost always live. Man, we've been let down again. Akron, I'm gonna call it. I think Akron's dead. I don't think anything's gonna happen in Akron now.
Yeah, a cat with news is that one in L.A., but There were a million cops there, and they left.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we've seen the powers that be really crack down in the way that they should on these protests to stop them early, and I mean, if that's not an indication of that things were allowed to spiral out of control on purpose last time, I don't know what is.
Santa Monica PD SWAT team appears to be having a mustache growing contest. That is actually a thing, Chad, just so you know.
We'll look up Santa Monica SWAT and see what I get up here.
There was
they're all just the only things I can find are them in their like riot gear and shit.
Yeah, they're dealing with Patriot Pride event in Santa Monica. That was 4 hours ago. There was a little bit of confrontation, but not much. Has anybody seen Thomas Rousseau and the Fed Boys?
So Comrade Ohio posted this.
Is that the guy we were talking to or watching last night?
I think maybe.
Yeah, I think that was his name.
So look, he posted this not that long ago. They might actually still be running around. TurboFed. How do we donate pineapple pizza to these street organizers?
That's beautiful. That is actually beautiful. We need to make that happen.
I feel like these are the kind of people who would like pineapple pizza.
Yeah. Communists. Yes. I see you got the cold medicine out.
I do.
So then they broke
I even
out.
have high class cold medicine out.
Right? But I have a problem. This is my problem.
It's a bad problem to have.
Makes
That's
you feel
okay.
any better. You can't see because it's clear, but it's only here.
Yeah, but you know what? This is American anyway. It's time to switch to the Irish, which is the only proper whiskey.
So, Joe, are you aware of Middleton Very Rare?
Well, I'm aware of it. I haven't had any.
I will see if I can track some down.
Okay. All right. So, on that note, NC Scout came to town here, right? And he's like, I know you like your Irish whiskey, but I'm going to get you some Scottish. And we went to this Irish bar, and they had Scotch whiskey. And we paid like $180 for 2 shots of this, some Balmoral type stuff. Oh, my God. Dude, it was amazing. It was pretty good.
Balvenie?
Belvini, that's what it was. Belvini.
Oh, man. You paid $180 for 2 shots?
It was one of the ones in the case. I don't know what kind. It was some variety of it.
So,
You know?
all right. I'm going to bring you some Balvenie Double Wood as well.
Okay.
All right. And you're going to pay me $50 a shot, and you're going to be happy about it.
Am I?
Yes.
Sure.
And after the first shot that you pay for, I'm going to stop charging you because you will have bought the bottle.
Nice. Well, we drank that. We drank some Jameson Orange, and then I really don't know beyond that because the night kind of wore on. By the time we got to a campfire, we were probably drinking Evan Walker, so I don't know.
Ooh.
So it looks like at least 3 hours ago we had the helicopter up.
Well,
so
I don't think anything's
Okay.
gonna happen. I'm just saying, like I'm
Yeah.
just adding stuff I'm finding as I look through.
where is he right now? I thought he was live.
That guy, no, that was just a 3-minute cutout.
But here's the thing. Nitty was live, and they were marching, and they were shouting.
And then Nitty cut himself off. Yeah, he cut the
But-
stream.
It tells us something is happening.
there's sort of the problem because something is happening is not specific.
This is true.
And I will say I've walked away from protests that turns into riots later, but
Yeah.
they really didn't look like it. Like, you know, hey, I've been here for 5 hours and everyone is sitting around singing Kumbaya. I'm leaving.
Yeah. And you can never tell. So.
You're right. 3 hours later, someone lights something on fire. Like, well, look, I wasn't going to stay there for 8 hours for one fire. Fuck off. But
So this was Nitty's most recent, and I guess we should probably kind of look up into this area and see what he was doing when before he started pointing the camera solely at himself like an idiot. Oh, look, there was maybe a little bit of stuff going on here.
So what
Wait,
time
oh,
zone is
wait.
Akron in?
Isn't that the guy that we just saw getting bullied? Right there? Oh,
Here.
You're gonna have to go back a little further.
when he switches over. That 330 guy. That's him. That's him. That's
Oh, that's
330
him.
right there.
Told you he was gonna get his ass kicked tonight. Huh.
I know who you are. Those two dudes came at me sideways. I'm like, what are you doing? That guy too. I know. Hold on. We'll just talk. We'll just talk.
Is that why the other guy went back to his car to complain?
I think that's literally what's going on here. So look, that guy had 800 people watching him complain in his car. People are watching Akron tonight. That's all I'm saying. Like, we're not the only ones who feel like something's going on here.
Yeah.
But Nitty spends a lot of time just filming himself doing nothing.
He sure as fuck does. It's incredibly annoying.
Where's he going?
I wish I had time to go up there.
I think he's trying to target this guy, right? He's trying to get
Yes.
good video images of him.
Well, and not only that, but like his stream is more successful than Nitty's stream. So why wouldn't Nitty try and shut this guy down?
Yeah.
But that looked like a targeting move to me, you know?
I mean, that is how you get pictures of guys that you want hits on.
And this is literally how that whole thing in Portland went down, right? A couple streamers ID'd the guy. A couple other dudes boxed him out. Then they killed him.
Well, and chat brings up a good point. Nitty films himself quite often to avoid filming, not necessarily Antifa, because Nitty mostly runs around with BLM. But he films himself to avoid filming BLM people doing things they should not do.
Well, so there is a lot of that goes on with these people. And I will say they get pissed off when you film them.
Yes.
So,
Look at...
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. If I rolled up,
cabinet before.
if I rolled up in my tiny ass rural community and these many people were protesting, it still wouldn't barely register. This is
Hey,
nobody.
That guy we were watching with the flag was just right there.
He sure was.
Well, there's
how big of a
walks
city is
under.
Akron?
Akron, it's a suburb of Cleveland, so 115,000.
Jesus. This many people protesting in my county of 20,000 I would not care.
Yeah, it's not a lot of people.
This might have been the 60 some odd people out in front that guy was complaining about.
I don't know, they pressed one of the streamers so they didn't know who he was, and he fucking went off like a motherfucker. Like, dude, I'm here to film you guys. I'll pack my shit up and never film again. He's like, Frank, what's going on? Come on, bro. What the fuck's going on with these people? Like, they was just real. Somebody approached him really rude and was like he was the police or something. He's like, dude, what the fuck? I'm here to help y'all. You know, I'm getting death threats and shit. So he was just really he was hyperventilating. He had he was freaking out about it. So then he recognized me, and then I was trying to help resolve the situation, and we moving forward. He welcomed the ground here and all that other stuff, but that's what happened.
So they're all about their rights and their freedoms, but they are certainly not about anyone else's.
No, don't mistake who these people are, right? They're about the excuse to you that will let them keep going.
Yep. What happened, Watcher?
I don't know. I think we lost them.
No, I was just muted. Sorry. And I was trying I was trying to answer Willem Corgi. Willem Corgi. My man he doesn't look like a Klingon. My man is a Klingon.
He literally is a Klingon.
Convince me otherwise. You can't.
He's the one that failed out of all the combat shit.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't have that double-bladed sword thing, because he never made it that far. Why are they driving with the door open?
Well, they might be trying to do this caravan bullshit again because they've been doing that all
because
week.
Black Lives Matter, Joe. Because
my
Black
bad.
Lives Matter.
Did you forget?
I don't know how I could have, but I did. I gotta give him props though, because that's not easy to do with a flag.
Nope. takes a lot of work too.
It depends on how long he's doing it, right?
Yeah,
Like, he hasn't been going very long. If he's doing that for the next 30 minutes, all right, very well.
It's like you'll both get this one. All right, front sight post on the finger, hold it out there. It's very similar to that.
Yeah, it looks weak, but God, does it suck.
No.
Or your blankets. Need to beat out your blankets, boys. Shake them blankets. After about 25 minutes, you're gonna die.
Wait,
So
did the cops close in on
right.
him? Is that what we're hearing here?
No, that's not a cop. That's
a loudspeaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, they're just rolling around in a caravan and walking.
Yeah. Funny enough, thus far, this is actually just obnoxious and stupid, but just protesting.
Well, I think that's
Agreed.
another reason too why they like to keep the video zoomed in on them, so you don't see how little the damn protest is.
Yes.
But I guarantee you, the minute I turned my car around and started driving the wrong way on a one-way street in the downtown area, I'd have like 36 cops swooping in and boxing me in and arresting me. But they can. Privilege, bro. Privilege.
Hey, so it looks like if you guys are interested, if you want to see Antifa get dusted up earlier, it looks like that video from the Honky Tonk Bar is still up. Let me check, make sure.
Well, let me step away for a second, but yeah, let's go through that. I don't think Don's seen it, so I'll be right back.
Oh no, it's the wrong one.
Don't you have it?
I do. If you want to watch all my previous
wanna share it.
commentary,
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
The street security there. Well, Antifa showed up at a honky tonk bar in Salem today, and it. Oh, Don, I gotta show you, man. Fuck, it was so good, Don. Oh, Don. So it's an actual biker hangout bar, like not just like the one where people say like, oh, that's a biker bar because like some weekend warriors come there occasionally. No, this is like an actual multiple biker gangs have a truce that you can all go hang out at this bar kind of bar. Okay.
I used to live next to one of those bars.
Very
and by
safe
next
place.
to, I mean, there was an apartment complex and a bar.
Yeah.
And I lived in this apartment complex.
Yeah. No, I know exactly. Those end up being like incredibly safe apartments, except for from the bar patrons.
Right.
Incredibly
safe apartments and bars, as long as you piss off no one in the bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say from everyone except the bar patrons. But no one else is coming around. No crackhead is coming into that neighborhood to come jack your TV.
Oh man, so not to entirely digress here, but that biker bar and thus my apartment complex at the time were all in Russian mafia territory. Oh my God, were there rules?
Thus, yeah. Well, so there weren't even dope dealers. Yeah, okay.
No. I saw one. He was very obviously a crackhead and working on dealing crack, and then I saw him once and never again.
So I'll show you the setup. This is and Portland Andy was there. Bless his hide. I fucking love Portland Andy for the things that he lets me see. He showed him showing up, and he split him into 3 videos. He showed himself showing up, and then while he was there, you know what, Don? I'm gonna give you the play-by-play, even though we can't see the video again, and I'll explain why during it. Okay?
Oh no.
So he shows up, and the honky tonk, he didn't know what to expect at all, because all he's heard is, it's a biker bar, and Antifa says they're Nazis, and there's an event here that's being held by the former head of ICE, and the Arizona politician, and some social media lady, and they're going to come talk about how bad shit is on the border. And so Antifa decides they're going to come, you know how it is with Antifa, it's like how it used to be on the old, anonymous boards where like anybody can suggest an op, and then it's only anonymous if people decide to go, right?
Pretty much.
So one particular shithead who Andy has separated out, and we'll go through his thread later, had a particular bone to pick with this thing, but apparently nobody else in the community did, because only 11 shitheads showed up.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Somebody about to get jacked.
Oh buddy. Oh buddy. So here's the thing though, because it gets even better, it's even more mimetic, is that Andy shows up and the biker bar is sweet as could be. Like, you couldn't even imagine it, brother. They were saying, hey guys, we've actually got free hot dogs out there for anybody who wants to come and participate, because this, you know, we're not only are we doing this event, but we're also doing a Veterans and Heroes Appreciation Day. If like we appreciate everybody's service, and we're throwing all the hot dogs out, and we're also going to have a hot dog eating contest.
Yep.
And so he's sitting there, and they're starting the hot dog eating contest, and the bar owner lady is explaining the previous protest that had happened at a hot dog eating contest, and how Joey Chestnut had choked that guy out while he still ate 22 hot dogs. And as she's talking about that, you start to hear Antifa's bullhorn from across the fucking street. It's the most mimetic thing in the world, man. And so all of a sudden, Andy turns around and goes outside, and you see a little bit of an exchange, and the bikers do that thing where first of all, the guy they chose on the bullhorn, like, sometimes they've got people who can actually raise some ire, and you're like, fuck, I don't even want to listen to this guy, he's pissing me off, right? But this was not one of those guys. This guy, like, legitimately was on the level of, you guys are all racist poo-poo heads. I can't even believe it.
Can I interrupt you for just a moment?
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I see you in chat, and as a tribute to you, I have this.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that. Hey, Ron, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here, man. We really appreciate seeing you here. Any day at the range is a good day. Not a joke. Oh, biker bitch took an Antifa. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I can't show it to him because, again, we'll get there in the story. We will understand why we don't have the video.
Go.
So they're doing the whole, like, they're across the street from the bar on patrons' cars sort of thing, like trying to hide behind them and doing the bullhorn thing. And so the bikers do the thing that they did with, like, they started doing it way back in the day when that fucking fundamentalist Baptist group would show up and protest veterans' funerals and stuff.
Yeah.
So where they
Westboro Baptist Church.
That's the one.
Where they rev the engines over the top of them, and then he finally stopped revving the engines because him not letting this stupid dumb fuck on the microphone talk had driven him to a state where he was just barking and trying to make motorcycle noises through the megaphone. And so they stopped because, like, you could hear it and you're like, wait, is he really doing that? Hold on. And so then I'm not sure what he said that got our player one started. But he definitely got
player one.
A biker there at the bar. Hold on, I've got some photos because I took some stills. Let me see. I've got player one recorded here. Actually, hold on.
You need to link me this stream for my edification.
I will. It's private, and I will send it. To you on private. But what I'm going to do, actually, because chat forced me to open a locals, and so I'm going to clip the fight part of the stream, and I'm going to put it on the paid portion of my locals. Because we did some great commentary, but let me find.
By the way, chat, and I haven't looked into this for a couple of years. Forcing someone to make a locals, dear Dave Rubin, dear Rumble, locals is fucking garbage on the creator side. It just hands down.
It's not great.
It sucks.
But here's the thing: chat wanted to give me money, and they're pissed that YouTube won't monetize me yet. And so
they could all just send me money, and I'll make sure it gets to you.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
After taking my 100% cut.
So
right after I buy my repeater.
Show production, Riot Watch, weekend watching, 5-6. So first of all, let's go through, because we actually, oh, did I not save our meme? Chat, I'm going to be so sad if I didn't save our meme with their names on it. I didn't save the meme with their names on it. Don't worry, chat. We all know who they were. Chat came and named all of them individually. So we've got Bandit and Goomba, and then we've got Waldo here because he was hiding behind Ash Ketchum, the speaker.
Important.
Pardon. And then, of course, we've got Fanny Pack here. Doesn't this look like a real threatening crowd? And then Baldo. Baldo.
Look, I'm terrified by the picture. Okay.
I agree. And then
What
Karen,
it looks like is people who left the adult daycare.
brother, and
It looks
then
like that trip that goes to the mall where they take the people from the group home to the mall.
and then
That's that.
And then if you notice,
You know
right,
what it is?
If you
Is
notice
they all
right
took off
here,
the blue helmets.
if you notice, well, no, Goomba's got his blue helmet right here, but he was look. Goomba disappeared, despite being the only one with actual protective gear on. As soon as shit started, Goomba fucking melted. Boy was gone.
Well, that is the correct tactical answer, right?
So-
Is no matter how much gear you're wearing, no matter how much of a badass you say you are, hide behind the people without gear.
Well, here's
Having
the thing.
come into the middle of this video, I guarantee you that Ash Ketchum's hat is above the bar.
Oh,
right
it is.
now.
It is.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, 100%. So this guy right here, we did name him Swamp Squatch. And you'll understand why, because he snuck up on us. We weren't able to see him, but oh boy, he a big one. Oh boy, he a big one. And I don't mean yoked, I just mean, oh buddy. Second helpings. Well, there's a few others in here I haven't mentioned. They're all kind of hiding behind cars and whatnot. But
Yeah.
so we've got player one here. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's safe to assume that player one is involved in potentially a private motorcycle club. I think that's probably a fair assumption.
Probably
Well-
fair. Yeah.
At least something that calls itself one.
Right? I would say that, right? So player one had way more than enough. I think that's because player one spoke with a distinctly heavily Mexican accent. And they were saying stuff like, y'all are dumb fucks. My buddy over here, we've snuck him over the border 3 separate times now. Y'all can't stop us. And that is when player one decided he had way more than
No.
enough.
No.
So
No.
Now say hello to Sniper before he starts.
Oh,
you
Sniper,
know,
I'm so
feeling
sorry.
left out.
Sniper, hi. Do you want to come in? You can, if you're still at work, I understand. But if you want to join us, please do.
Hey, you obnoxious wiener face. How you been?
That's what he was there for. Hey, for those in the chat talking about the radio recommendation, by the way, we had Don Shift on last night, the other Don, the anonymous Don. He wrote a book about radio, and he apparently put it together in like 3 weeks. So it's called SHTF Radios. It's by
and
Don Shift.
And it's $4, $4.99.
Yeah. And it apparently credits me with some of the info, so I appreciate that. So check that out. It might help you with programming your radios and
In the
Stuff
world
like
of
that.
just straight pimping Joe as opposed to somebody else, I pay no attention to radios, but I do need them. And so this guy right over here, this fine gentleman, right, that way,
not the
right?
glowy guy, the one above him.
not this one, that one, right? So that one was going on about radios. So I DM'd this guy. It was like, so radios, and then discussed the varying needs that I actually have for radios. And that radio that Joe holds up on stream on a semi-regular basis, I am buying a ton of.
It's
on.
you very well
I've got one.
should. Hold it up. But real quick, let's go into what we got here on screen. So, this guy, we're calling Bad Santa. I mean, I come on. Joined player one pretty quickly, and they decided enough was enough, and the struggle did not last long. Antifa got broke up pretty quickly, and it was mostly by look. These two were out front. Oh yeah, here, there you go.
Yeah, that's the radio, which I am buying entirely because of this guy.
Yeah, hey, I'll send you that file too when I get a minute. I
Nope.
keep forgetting to. Oh,
Nope.
you know what?
They're
DM
not
me an
even-
email address. So
They're not even here yet. Don't worry about it.
hold on though. Let me show you this. Oh, wait, what?
I know. I've seriously thought about it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I had
Chat liked the name better. They did think ZZ Top Heavy was good for this, and I've got to say that was pretty choice. I forgot. Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, ZZ Top Heavy is good.
So
I have a link for the radio book. Oh,
so they came in. Antifa formed a front between these two cars,
I'm
and
hire
then
you people to shill for me.
and then we had some side flankers that came in. Some old lady side flankers, and the old ladies got up in here first, and were pushing Swamp Squatch around and everything. And I'm talking like small old ladies pushing a 6.5-foot tall Mongo-looking guy around. It was pretty fun. They broke up the crowd pretty quickly. Antifa was pretty salty about it, and then
Shocking.
Lone Ranger looked like he was gonna go for the gun, and the security guard was having none. So that was the quick action report summary of the Battle of Honky Tonk Bar and Grill.
Oh man.
Yeah, the women whipped their butts is essentially what happened.
So,
Guys, I am getting you a link for that book, so stand by.
there is a thing that happens when Antifa meet guys who fight, and that thing is called hilarity.
Every time.
Yes.
I have some video somewhere of a dude picking an Antifa kid up over his head and throwing him into the ground.
You know, we could just go through and do some, if you guys wanted to, because it's been long enough, and like we were expecting something tonight, and so we'll keep watch. But if we need to fill some time, we could do a supercut of some of the best from the last couple of years. I would not mind just going through a refresher.
Well,
Chat,
I mean, if there's nothing live going on, why not?
well, chat, if you don't have any suggestions, chat, if you've got some good Riot video suggestions, hit me up through the traditional sources. That's going to be my Twitter DMs. They're generally open. If you're on our Gilded, just tag me in it. If you're not, if you can't message me for some reason on Twitter, just post it and tag me in it. I should probably just go through Sneed's feed, huh? Because Sneed's feed is kind of exactly where you go for this kind of material. Are you guys not following the Daily Sneed, Trooper?
No.
Oh, I am a huge fan here.
Dude, some of us have other things to do.
Well, this is somebody I started following back in 2020, although I think it was under a different name back then. The Sneed's feed is the place to get your footage from all over. He just kind of gathers all this and sticks it all in the same place. Oh my goodness, wait.
He's been banned a few times.
Stop. He has been banned several times. So this, Joe, this is the lady who got shot at. I forgot. We definitely need to watch this video. The one that we read her account and we were trying to. Yeah,
this is the woman from the active shooter.
Yeah, she's trying to like get her shit out of her apartment. You think? Oh, Sniper's home. Okay, hold on, Sniper. Before we start this, let me get you in here. Let me get to Twitter.
What is this dude's actual account name?
Who?
Guy that you're talking
Trooper.
about.
Hold on. So this is Trooper with a lowercase r and a lowercase pe and then an extra r at the end.
Wow.
That's why.
And I think the O's might be zeros. And again, it's because he gets banned all the time.
Shocking, really. There we go. Daily Sneed.
Here, chat, I'm gonna link you guys just because he is kind of hard to find. Daily Sneed is fantastic, and if you're here, you guys are connoisseurs of this exact type of online content. You would appreciate the Sneed. Tell him I sent you.
Does Don's book talk about chirp and? Yes.
Yes.
I have two books actually.
Wait, hold on. Guess what? We can get it. I'm fine with showing it because Sneed captured it. So here's the fight that we just described, boys.
Fucking Twitter.
No, I muted myself. I gotta get Sniper in here first. Hold on, Don.
Sure. Go.
Let me get the link I just sent you is what I need.
That dude actually looks like he's trying to cosplay as Ash Ketchum. I mean,
right?
He really does.
I thought it was a perfect name. Here we go. There you go, Sniper. It is now in your chat. We'll wait till you get
they're
in here,
probably lucky that it was the women who kicked their butts, because if that dude hit him, that kid's mom was gonna feel it.
Oh,
right.
Well, no, you're gonna see, because he does do some. He does lay some smacks in. Also, I gotta say, security guard guy. Not only were you professionally dressed, you acted very professionally. I feel.
Well, I do like how he decided, These guys are about to kick their butts. Let me get out of the way.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean. Very highly professional.
Be advised, observe and report.
Yeah.
Hey, Drex just responded. Hey, you know what? Let me see. We are doing a Riot Watch now, if you're interested.
Advise Drex that we're not having that same conversation tonight.
Well, we might. Don's here now. I mean, Don doesn't know the benefits of the ball.
Oh, good. He's wearing the Fed hat.
Oh,
Awesome.
good. Great. Hi, Sniper.
Hi.
Oh, is that what we need to do? I can go get mine.
I got my pivot here somewhere.
By the
Mine's
way,
a Looney, so.
By the way, nice camera, Don. Nice glowy behind you. Also, you're a faggot.
Thank you. That's how I roll.
Yeah. I mean,
What can I say? I have a certain set of skills.
All right, Chad.
It is the weekend, straight during the week, flexible on weekends.
Only gay on Tuesday or other days that end in Y.
So, chat. The only thing you miss here, I've given you all what's happened up to this point. This is when player one gets up in the face. We've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Ooh, that's
artistic screeching is not
no, look,
helpful.
hold on. That's the one we call Uniboob. She's using a sonic attack.
Sonic boom.
Yeah.
Uniboober instead of Unabomber.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, she's just making that thing screech.
Yeah, she's just doing the feedback
Hand out
effect.
front.
Yeah, she's doing
Here come the women.
So I actually did not see this angle earlier. This guy right here is the one I was watching stream earlier, so I got to see.
Right up front.
Well, there's a little lady that's going to come up in here, and I'm afraid we won't be able to see her because she's much smaller than player one here.
And then fatty one.
Yeah.
Is the little blonde lady there on the right?
Yeah,
No,
but the
no, she
lady
just
that just
walked
walked
off.
out of there is the bar owner. The one that just walked away is the bar owner.
Yep. That's what I meant.
This one over here,
Just
you can't
walk
see
by?
her now. Yeah, she's up in the middle now. She came across this way.
Yeah, I saw her.
So they form their line, but they're about to get flanked from the right after they pull out the spray.
Oh.
Yeah, they made a mistake.
Well-
they escalated poorly.
Hold on, though.
Hey,
Stop
look,
that
they're
for a
as good
second.
as
Stop
the
it for a
fucking
second.
Capitol
And
Police.
so
Pause
look at
this.
what's going on right now. They are dispersing because they pepper sprayed themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Pause this, Washington.
Correct.
So here's the deal. This is why I tell you, even though we're not making a citizen's arrest, we should know the laws for citizen's arrest. Because what you just saw was a felony assault occur.
Correct.
That gives you all kinds of rights. And if the police roll up in the middle of it, you can say, I was trying to effect a citizen's arrest. And you get free cards to do almost anything. And in most states, that includes break into buildings,
All kind of weird
Batman
Yeah,
kind of
gives you-
shit. Sometimes.
Yeah.
That said,
So-
one, this is not legal advice. Two,
Right.
this is not legal advice.
I'm not
Three,
a lawyer. I'm not a
go
lawyer.
talk to a fucking lawyer.
Nor is this
Four.
legal advice.
Check your local
Four.
self-defense laws.
Yeah, well, check my local self. I mean, different thing. Different thing. But be very careful because
Harry.
whether or not you're right in court does not mean a cop is not going to beat your ass on the spot.
Harry,
Correct.
welcome.
And he might.
Correct.
Hold on.
And he might.
Guys, Harry from last night's stream is here in my chat. Harry, welcome. If you want to
Harry.
follow me, on Twitter, I'll send you a link to come hang out with us degenerates.
Only if you don't have any White Claws tonight, Harry. I'm
Yeah, no-
sorry. I'm still scarred
big
from
gay.
the White Claw last night, dude.
I think Ron is aiming for me to make all of the glowy boy jokes about him.
Have you seen that I've included Ron in the stream?
Yeah,
Ron is right there.
Yeah, Ron's,
right.
Noticed.
Ron's already here.
Ron says he has us muted. He's only watching the chat.
all right,
Two, by the way, regardless of whether or not you get your
From
ass beat by
orbit.
the cop, DAs do not like citizens
Yeah.
arrests.
So
They don't.
here's
They
the
don't.
thing. It's like the Rittenhouse case. You'll get charged, and the DA will try to railroad you. But if you do the shut the F up Friday, and don't say a word, and you don't take a deal, in the end you'll win. It'll just take forever.
Now, I just
Yeah.
want
And
to
cost a lot of money.
I just want
Yes.
to point something out and point out how amazing my chat is here, because they named all of these rioters from that really blurry photo you saw in the beginning. I stopped in the beginning at that blurry photo, and we stopped and named all of them. And the one who sprays, if you look real careful, chat, it's Karen. It's Karen. Of course it's Karen. Who
Of
else would it
course
be?
it's Karen.
Who else
Good
would it be,
Good
chat?
catch, Holly. Good catch, Holly. Very
Oh,
good catch.
Who else would it be?
Holly caught that in chat.
She sure did. Yeah, it's look at Goomba.
Hey, woman saw a thing.
So I'm just gonna say that they are just as effective with their use of chemical dispersants as the Capitol Police. And Don knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
All right, so,
I mean, they were tapping out before we were. That's all I'm saying.
but if you
Since
look,
Holly did that for us, I got to do something for Holly.
pew.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
If you
Good
look,
night, Ron.
That wouldn't even. That
Oh,
wouldn't
hey,
even get off the ground.
Ron, are you taking off? Good night, buddy. Nice of you to drop by. We appreciate it. Let me know if you want an invite.
Yeah, there. Yes, random. we know there's,
Ron is currently.
Actually, that's correct. There's two different people spraying.
Yeah.
Ron is currently developing the Dawn rule, which is to say, if you don't know people really well, have a good flow with them, you don't go on streams with more than 3 people.
All right, makes sense. So this was also Waldo, by the way. The other guy who sprayed, we figured out was Waldo.
Well,
yeah,
he sprays later on too.
He
So
does.
the big question is where.
Well, he's spraying at player 1 is who he's spraying at. Oh, well, that was
Yes,
yeah.
apparently
Waldo
Karen
is
is
at the local urgent care tonight.
And apparently Karen is spraying at the ass of somebody right now.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that is the place that's the place. That
Well, that's
Right
that's
back
my,
to their face.
And then they just got hit with some pepper balls from the security guard here.
By the way, not to entirely digress here, but feel free to play that pepper spray portion. I suddenly understand why the Capitol Police hosed my ass down with pepper spray, and a friend of mine who was with me was like, "Bro, you got a cigarette?" I was like, "I mean,
That's
yes."
right.
So, look, as a guy,
I was there for that part. Yeah.
I've recently done a little bit of training with this. Especially, he's decided that because they whipped out their dumb mass fire spicy boy shit, he's going to whip out his spicy boy shit, which is a pepper ball gun. And that is targeted, and it's going to explode into a little 3-foot radius right here and nowhere else.
So this thing that's going on, though, right? This is a bunch of people handing pepper spray one way or the other, and like myself, friend, sniper was there. We all got hosed down with pepper spray. And friend behind me was like, "You got a cigarette?" And I was like, "Yeah, why? What?" He goes, "We should light a cigarette and just stare them dead in the eye and smoke it."
Correct. For
Yeah.
the intimidation factor.
And I was like, "I'm sold." So we do. And I swear there's like 30 cops in front of me, all of them holding, the bear spray gun with the giant tank to just hose us down.
Yeah.
People are running. We're both just standing there, and I stop and pull out a pack of cigarettes, hand one to him, put one in my mouth, light a cigarette, light his cigarette, and we both just turn around like ain't nothing just happened. No crossed arms, no nothing, just like. And every single cop in front of us was like,
Wait.
Okay,
Maybe
then.
these are not the dudes.
Yeah.
So,
It was-
but another problem that I always talk about with pepper spray just happened to her. If you notice, she went to spray it at them, and the wind blew it right back.
Well,
at her.
that's
Right
the
on her
joke I
pictures.
was.
Yeah,
Joe,
and
that was the
that's
joke
what
I
happened
was
to the
making.
Capitol.
Uniboo
Yeah.
got
So-
an eye full of the spicy sauce. Yes.
"Oh yeah."
So Joe, during January 6th, the Capitol Police unloaded gallons of OC spray,
Legit
then gallons of bear spray, and gallons of just standard little squirt pepper spray.
CN, yeah.
I mean, by the end of this, they unloaded 10 or 15 gallons of different sprays.
Oh, way
and-
more than that.
I'm talking
Way
about down on that line. They released a lot more upstairs later.
Oh yeah.
But down on this very line I'm talking about, and the wind is in their face, and so
Bad
they're
idea.
spraying us and
Yeah.
eating it instantly. So that was literally the joke.
Man.
You weren't there, so
So-
you didn't know.
There was a cop, one in specific, like lots of
Oh
them
yeah,
caught spray back. This dude pulls out the big sprayer, right? It's the bar under your arm up
Yep,
to the big
yep.
tank.
Gentlemen,
The big black tank. Yeah.
Gentlemen, I have to stop this conversation. There's something specifically that needs to be addressed. Drex has been talking to me about why he can't come on stream, and he says very specifically that he would love to come and do a Riot Watch, except for that he just spent an entire weekend at the mall having to look at shit like this. And,
That's fair. That's
Fair.
fair.
that's fair,
I get
brother. I'm on. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Anyway, so
Next weekend, we got you, Drex.
I mean,
Right.
I mean,
so these chumps, right? There's this dude, and he's got, it's the underarm, the big tank, and he just lays into the crowd. And right as he does, this giant
wind gust.
wind
Yep.
comes up, and this thing of pepper spray, and it's bear spray because it's the big like orange can of what
Yeah,
it says bear,
it's the one that's like this
and
big.
it just whoop, wham, right? And this dude just smokes him with half a can, right?
and of course, he's
And-
not wearing a mask, right?
Oh no, not even plastic, nothing, right? He's just right into the crowd. And they give him new cans and he walks out and he just waylays at somebody, right? And all of it, because he's doing it in one pointed space, comes back at his face, right?
Oh.
And this dude starts walking away, and he's on the other side of the dais right there, right? Because it's like a half circle. He's on the other side from me, and he comes walking this way. His whole face is orange. He's crying, and he is ridiculously unhappy. And he makes it about 2/3 away across that half circle. And me and the couple of people who were still there with me at that point are like, "Hey, man, we could just jump over here, and you wouldn't have that problem." Right?
Is this the fuck this bullshit? They aren't paying me well enough, guy.
Yes.
Well,
That's right.
Let me tell you this. This
Ron-
is why the
Stand by.
military police trains. Military police are the ones who first had the big backpack ones.
Mhm.
That's why we train to aim at knees and below. Because
Yep.
if I hit you in the knee, it's going to pop up into your face. But
Yep.
if the wind blows it back at me, it's going to hit me in my legs, and it's not going to bother me.
Yeah, no higher than waist.
Yeah.
Hey,
So.
Ron's apologetic grift horse. If you want to say it to Drex, go say it to him yourself. He's got a Twitter account that needs way more attention. I cannot believe that Drex's actual Twitter account has barely over 1,000 followers. That is utterly fucking criminal. Yes, this needs to be fixed immediately. I don't think.
So
you
for
guys have
reference,
followed him.
I've never even known that.
I have almost
Twitter
as many
account.
followers as fucking Drex does.
I
Jesus
have
Christ.
I have more followers than Drex. That's not.
I might
right.
have a couple more than Drex.
Yeah.
All right. That is actually
Somebody spilled
criminal.
my whiskey, and I don't know who it was.
That motherfucker.
I know, right?
Chat, I don't even
Hey,
think he's
Joe.
like he's not here to watch this chat, but please go over there, follow him. It'd be really good of you. I'm gonna give you his chat link.
Hey Joe, I got some bad news for you.
What's the bad news?
It was Sniper.
Yes, my arm magically reached out from fucking BYU in Provo, Utah, and went all the way to Detroit. No, I wouldn't do
See,
that
this
because
motherfucker's
fuck
confessing. Don't let him off the hook.
I was just
Fuck
gonna say.
Detroit.
I don't-
I would reach literally anywhere else in the world. Detroit is a goddamn vacuum, bottomless pit, black hole of despair. Fuck that. shit.
Confirm that Sniper wants to reach into my asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, only for you,
Again!
John. Only for
Listen,
you.
that's
All
a
right.
surefire way
Gentlemen.
to get bit by a large dog.
Let's
I'm
finish
just
this
saying.
real quick. All right. So they get hit with more spicy sauce.
They scatter because they just got themselves.
Well, and then they also get flanked from the right. So look at well-groomed security guard here.
Yeah, I see him coming. By the way, stop. That motherfucker has a contractor haircut.
He is a
Yeah.
contractor. That's exactly what he is.
No, I mean he has a goddamn Fed contractor haircut.
Yes, that's exactly
What do you
what
think
he
he
is. Look,
Yeah,
look,
that's who they hired.
that is exactly who they hired for the type of heat that Antifa made them think they were going to get.
Can we commence the ass kicking patrol?
Well, there's a little bit going on in small groups inside there. Those who aren't super peppered are
Wait,
are,
was that a cop?
no,
No,
that
it's a
is
security
that
guard.
is our well-dressed security guard.
No. The flashback. They flashed left. Is that a cop?
No, that's Goomba.
No, that's
Okay.
earlier guy.
That's
Yeah.
that's Goomba.
Yeah, that is the dude who is there to go balls to the wall with you until someone so much as throws a pebble at you, and then he runs.
And
a
then
quarter
he's
mile
gone.
away.
Yeah.
right.
Fair enough. My screen is pixels at this point. So
Oh, I'm
fair
sorry.
enough.
For reference, by the way, that guy is the one who screams cardio at you, but not for the reason you want.
Yeah.
Back off! You do not want it! Back off! Back off! Walk away! Walk the
So
You do not want it? I got news for you. Biker
no.
gangs? Yes, they do.
no, I think that's who's telling them to back
that's
off.
biker guy being like, you don't want none of this.
Okay, it seemed to be in time with.
It's this guy with the camera who's
hands.
saying, "Get out of here."
Yep.
And there we've got a couple. There we've got Ash Ketchum getting bodied against the fence. That's a good enough one. I'm going to rewind it.
Oh yeah.
And
Just-
he
just-
lost his hat.
Yeah, just a little NHL checking. Here we go. Boop. Oh, into the wall. That's all.
Oh, that dude is so sad he didn't come up swinging. You wanted him to so hard.
The beautiful thing about the fat ass bikers is they're fat ass and out of shape, but they've learned how to throw that weight.
Oh, it don't even matter. Half of them are they're just there to take the beating, so the
Yep.
rest of the guys can kill you.
Yep.
Besides,
but
if that
even-
large man hits you one time, you're done.
Yep.
Right. And they've learned how to throw that weight, so they'll just fucking body into you and bounce you off a brick wall and knock you the fuck out, and you're out of the fight.
That's so funny.
That's what he was trying to do, except it
Oh,
turned out
yeah.
to be a chain link.
For the
fence.
record, this is exactly what happened the last time they mixed it up with bikers, only they got shot.
that
So-
did happen. Yes.
So it looks like it's gone further. Look, gentlemen, it looks like they got salty about getting bodied. So it looks like the Corvallis, Oregon Antifa group, CV against Fash, also using the strike through. Fucking dumb shits.
We explained that last night to everyone
We
how
sh-
stupid it is to use the strike through
We
thing.
sure did. Furthering the feud with biker gangs in Oregon by now releasing photos, work locations, family members, and names of bikers who allegedly confronted them in Salem in a Twitter thread.
Let me explain
Watch
to
her.
you another thing about biker
Watch
gangs.
her.
They don't give a fuck.
can I divert us all for
Oh, certainly.
broadcasting point?
Sure.
Are you using OBS?
Yes.
Okay. Are you using more than one copy of OBS?
No.
All right. You and I need to talk off air.
Okay. All right. Why would I use more than one copy of OBS? You don't
I
have to
will
answer.
explain it to you off air. It's very boring and very autistic, and
Okay.
no one wants to know it.
But
unless they
I
like it.
do, because I'm not saying tell me now, but I am saying just know that you have actually piqued my interest because OBS is a little
Thought
bit
that
of a
might be
passion.
the case. Yeah.
Windows within Windows within Inception Windows. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
He's not wrong. It's autistic and boring, and I realize that it sucks, and I'm sorry.
Well, but chat
what I
knows that I'm an
feel.
autist.
I
Hold
feel
on.
a little
For
bit
the
like
record, we have switched to Michigan's own Red Cedar Bourbon Whiskey.
that's
Just
my
so you know.
boy. Now we're
Harry.
less autistic. Thanks for saving us all, whiskey.
I'm still working through a gigantic bottle of Jim Beam.
Guys, Harry's down to join us, so let me pop.
So,
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
For the record,
I'm-
Sniper's one of the poors. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
Sniper, we need to get you some taste, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm drinking vodka, but at least it's good vodka.
Wait. Rewind that and say that again.
I said we need to get you some taste.
And
I'm drinking vodka, but at
stop,
least it's good vodka.
stop. And I quote, I don't drink vodka because I ain't no bitch.
I've heard this used before in reference to your name.
Me?
You literally did that on an ASMR stream when I ran out of whiskey and started stealing the Weiss vodka.
I believe that.
Yeah. So I had a captain once who said, a Marine Corps captain who said, "Listen, boys, I'd really rather you drink whiskey instead of vodka because I want other officers to know that you're drunk and not stupid."
Yeah. No, that's an important differentiation. Realistically, if the nearest liquor store wasn't 20 miles away, I
There
would
you
just
go.
go get whiskey.
So you're having the same kind of night that I had on that stream and got made fun of for, which means you get to get made fun of for now mercilessly because the shoe's on the other foot.
You can try.
You're a
So-
vodka drinking faggot tonight, and I am drinking fucking whiskey.
No. I may or may not be a vodka drinking faggot, but you are not drinking whiskey.
Guys,
Andy is
hold on.
already identifying these guys.
Andy ID'd some of the individuals. God damn, I love you, Andy.
Get the fuck.
I mean,
outta
it's Oregon, so nothing's gonna happen. But good on him.
I know, but it's great for my entertainment. After Antifa's
So-
humiliating retreat in Salem, they called for reinforcements to come to Gladstone. They retreated again and instead photographed the bikers for purposes of doxing and vandalism later. John Hacker, in orange shoes here, this guy, was there.
Isn't part of John Hacker's probation that he not attend protests?
That's 100% correct, but it would take a
Yeah.
DA willing to
Good
do
luck.
a damn thing.
Except they're not in Salem; they're in Clackamas at that point.
Well, I remember.
different
You all remember
DA.
No. Don't mistake that. If a local DA says you can't attend a protest, they don't mean within our county.
No, they mean in the state.
Right. So that one woman who used to run them for Antifa in Washington D.C., Ivan Throne and I filmed her in Lansing, Michigan, and got a violation on her in Washington D.C. because she wasn't supposed to be there.
Correct. But my point is, if he had done bullshit, if he had done this bullshit in Salem, the Salem DA is probably not gonna. But he's in Clackamas. It's a different DA. That
Yeah.
DA is
Yeah.
less political.
Nah.
Less, not political.
Okay. No.
Less.
Fair. But that's not the way jurisdiction works, right? They didn't violate the jurisdiction of the local DA. They violated
In the original.
jurisdictional call
Yeah.
of the prior DA. And so the prior DA needs to be the one to press charges.
So
the-
what
oh,
that
so-
takes is someone to forward him the video and a report saying that this individual was there.
and then him to decide that he cares, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, statewide, it should be an issue.
But it's not, right? Because
hold on.
courts notoriously are county courts. And so, like, if you committed felony murder, that's a state case. But if you just broke some shit, that's often is not county level court. And the county level court being violated in 20 counties over doesn't
It
matter.
wasn't.
Well,
if I
hold on.
recall correctly,
I need
it
you guys
was a
to-
violent offense.
I need you
just
guys to turn
low
your
level.
autism more accurately towards what my chat is interested in, which is, hey guys, is this or is this not how you start a war with bikers?
No.
No?
Please do.
No.
Please do.
Because the war will be over in like 4 minutes.
Correct.
Let me repeat this point, and dear bikers, I love you guys. I've always loved bikers. I hang out with bikers. See the earlier discussion about my apartment complex and a bar. However, your guys' attention span is not great.
True.
That
Fact.
and Don, there's two types of bike clubs at this point. It didn't used to be this way, but it is now. Right? There's the ones who are actually biker clubs in the classical sense that you think of from the movies and what have you. And then the ones that are LARPers who are doctors and
The
lawyers.
wild
and such.
hogs.
Yeah, the legit wild hogs. So, and I mean this with all the love in the world, and I mean, I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not meaning. Dear various biker clubs that are actually some hard charging motherfuckers. You guys beat someone's ass as long as those people are in front of you, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
how it
much. Pretty much.
I mean, there's some exceptions to that, but I get what you mean.
there are, but that's
that's-
more of the organized criminal sort of biker gang thing.
goes. Look,
That's
if,
Ash
if
Ketchum right
nobody
there.
dies, biker gangs will beat your ass as long as you're in front of them. If somebody dies, they might come for you. But nobody's dead, so you got your ass beating. Time to go home.
So, PNW is a little bit different on this.
Especially when you screw with their family. That's kind of the thing where they draw the line at, from what I understand.
They get really, really weird about the ones that aren't full of doctors and lawyers and dentists and
Right.
fucking nonsense. They get really, really weird about we're gonna do this on our time scale, and our time scale may be long, but we are gonna do this on our time scale because I can recall. Chat, this is a I worked for U-Haul story. I can recall two members of the U-Haul shop in Auburn, Washington, who are no longer members of the U-Haul shop in Auburn, Washington, because they were members of a particular biker gang as well, who somebody who had come up from LA and started stuff and whatever, and I can't remember what the drama was, and I don't even really care, but this was a decade ago, right? This was literally a decade ago at the time. And they came back, and the only two people that could do anything about it when it was found out they were in the area were our two guys, one of which is in prison and the other of which I think works for a GMC dealership now. They don't do it when it comes to PNW, they don't necessarily do it on a timeline that you like, but they don't forget.
Okay.
Hold up here. I got a video posted from 40 minutes ago, posted by
I was just
Comrade
gonna say,
Ohio.
let's check Akron again.
Yeah, would you take
AK
a look?
Ron. AK
Hold on.
Ron.
Look at this shadow.
Right.
I just want you to look at the shadow. I want to hear what he's saying. But watch this shadow. Oh, hold up. That's an
No, it's a
interesting
sign.
That's an interesting.
It's a sign.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no,
no,
it's a sign.
Oh, it is.
It's
you're right.
a sign.
You're right. I had it minimized before. He's right. It's a sign.
It's also, what's his name?
Yeah, it is.
It looks like Frank Nitti.
It could be. This is Comrade Ohio.
Oh no, that's that guy we watched last night.
Yeah.
He's still out there.
Yeah, apparently.
So, for everybody watching this, and it's like, but it's a gun.
It's
Oh,
not.
that's a white
Those
guy.
No,
it's not.
literally paper thin shadow on the ground.
It's square.
That means it's paper thin.
Yeah, it's square. Also, like it looked
I
like
was
it.
hoping for a machete.
I had it minimized on my other screen, and so it looked like it in a tiny perspective. And then when I got
No,
it,
I got you. If it's little, then maybe.
Come downtown to Lock 3. They're trying to get people there.
Let me see, Akron.
All right, boys. I'll be back in a minute.
You're good, boss.
AK Ron.
You're the one that said it. I
Hey,
remembered. You
I'm talking to
forgot.
Watcher. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to Watcher.
So this.
I
Was
remembered.
This
You
was,
forgot.
This was
You
only.
got your
an-
hat on too tight.
He went back out, so this was only an hour ago. Let's see. What it was 10 minutes long, so let's see if he gets
He's
assaulted.
got a lot
Oh.
more people there.
Right now, welcome back to Akron's hottest and fastest.
Oh, here we go.
Goes, hey, and I'm coming to you live, directly across from Lock 3 right now. Okay. I
Is
wanna
this where he
talk
got
to
beat up?
Akron.
No, well, here's the thing. This is after that. So this is when we started talking about the biker gangs. Is when he would have posted this.
Raw emotion.
All right, let me dig through.
Akron is a dying community right now.
I'll point out that this guy confirmed that Watcher was right when he guessed that it was a Michael Jackson cover band.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Somebody wants to know what
dun,
happened
dun,
from Gail
dun,
from
dun,
Breaking
dun.
Bad at the MJ cover band, and this is it's time for an admission. Watcher never saw Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
They can
not my
say
thing.
otherwise, Okay? This is
I'll say
our
this:
city.
I see a lot of tweets, but I don't see a whole lot of video.
Bodies,
Well,
yeah.
the same video over and over and over again. That's what I see.
With a number of people to discuss
But
this.
the tweets have come back,
They sure
which is
have.
the thing you also noticed, Joe, is the tweets went away.
Well, for almost a whole day, all over too. Like all the major activists went offline.
Oh,
This guy is gonna get himself into more trouble.
I that's why I was wanting to see it.
I am sharing the fact that you guys are here and doing your thing.
They don't want him to film.
wait, but he's friendly.
They don't
No.
care.
No.
They don't want to film.
He's semi-independent, man. Like
He's friendly. He's
That-
not hostile.
He is
He's-
friendly to them, but they don't want any video.
well,
He's live, and he is recording something other than himself.
Yeah,
But
like,
he's,
they're
but-
okay with
but
Nitty
he's
because
even
Nitty
doing it
knows
by
who
their
he's.
rules.
No, but he's
He-
not though, because he's actually just showing like everything, and like, let's say something happened right now. How is he supposed to cut away if he's not holding on to it?
That's why they
Like-
walked up with the signs to cover his field of view.
Yeah,
he's-
they're
al-
covering his back view.
Except
Al-
he's
also-
on the other side of the
but
street.
look, he's not
that
a
was
pro-
the
Doesn't
that
matter.
was the rules. The way that they presented it
But
was don't
You've
be
been
up
there
close.
when they threw shit at us
They
being on
don't.
the other side
They
of the
don't
street.
care. That's all.
Shot
Yeah,
at
but
me
they
with
knew we were.
lasers?
Yeah, but they, dude.
To be fair,
You
the lasers
exude.
thing-
You
To be
exude.
fair, look at the two of you.
You exude vet just from your existence,
It's true.
No, you.
and sometimes I do too. They knew.
Well, also, I mean, the other thing about this, I would say, is he's not approved. They have a list of approved people. They know who those people are because they're the people that gather
unironically,
information.
And
Sure,
Nitty
they
just
white
said he was not on the list. So
So,
There you go.
No, unironically, they whitelist.
yeah.
So
This is a little old, but a little interesting. I'll send it.
Ping
to
it to
you.
me, yeah.
Job is to shoot in the middle. Okay?
The picture is interesting.
The long version of this story is there are two parts acting right now. We can have a Michael Jackson concert, and these people can still share their voice. And that is what it's all about, right?
no, you idiot.
That's what this is all about. Okay?
Pause it for a
Two
second.
parts.
He's trying to tell them, look, I agree with you. I'm trying to get you more people.
and they don't care.
They don't care,
Yeah.
yeah, because he's not on their whitelist. And honestly, because this is BLM, I'm guessing anybody with his skin tone is not going to be on their whitelist unless they're explicitly
no,
running.
that's not
Unless
true.
they are
That is not true
explicitly
at
part of a
all.
DSA organization. Let me finish what I'm saying before you jump in. How about
Fair
that?
enough.
No,
Fair
I
enough.
will say things at random, which make no sense.
No, fair enough. Go ahead, Watcher.
And he's not like, unless they're explicitly part of one of the backroom organizations that they know right off the bat. And most of those organizations don't let white people be the people out front streaming explicitly.
The anti-commie
No.
nails it.
I
He's
haven't
trying
heard
real
that
hard
before.
to call them ticket buyers to get them to show up.
Yes. So
Parts.
intermittently, you will find that
Two acts.
and what this effectively comes down to is white streamers who go, I have a lot of white privilege. I'm going to use that white privilege to tell you the black people are amazing. And as long as they're saying that every 15 minutes, BLM loves them.
Hey there.
I feel like that was the thing. Anyway, all right, moving on. I don't feel like arguing. Akron,
But see,
CBS.
Watcher, you weren't on. I mean, Sniper, you weren't on here when he was in his car complaining about
Yeah.
this behavior.
We
Yeah, he was complaining that they've threatened him
multiple times
you know,
for a week now.
They
They
don't
told him
they
they were
don't
going to
want
kill
him
him.
around.
This was his
Moving
excuse for
on,
wearing
because I
shit.
literally said I didn't want to have an argument about
Well,
this.
too bad. We're going to argue with you.
The CBS News, Akron, Ohio. The nightly curfew will be lifted.
Yeah, no, we went over that earlier. That is, if they don't do anything stupid tonight, they're going to lift it tomorrow morning. The mayor announced that in his meeting midday today.
So here's where I have mixed feelings. Okay, one is it was probably the right thing to do in their town, and two, government doesn't right to put a curfew on me. I'm a damn
No.
grown man.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, so my opinion of this, and it's probably not going to change. Every time BLM shows up somewhere to protest, I want every cop to walk away. Every
Yeah.
single one. Hey, look, we're not going to be open public statement. We will not be within 1 mile of a BLM protest. We'll never have a BLM protest again.
Yeah, that'll put an
Ever.
end to it. Yeah.
Holy crap. So how does Comrade Ohio wind up in my feed 8 times for the same fucking tweet?
Welcome to Twitter.
Yeah, they boost the shit out of those accounts. So here, real quick, I just want to mention the hits are apparently still out on these Akron police officers, and which is one of the reasons why the police chief this morning
The
authorized
wrong
them
ones.
to
Chat.
yeah the
wrong ones.
ones. But the police chief this morning authorized them to no longer wear name tags at work for the next foreseeable future. So
again,
I would put them to desks and leave them there for a while. But I get what they're trying to do.
They're already on admin leave. The guys who are involved in it are already on.
Even after they come off of it.
Yeah.
Again, fine. There will not be a cop within 1 mile of a BLM protest.
Yeah, we mentioned.
And I don't care what
Weight
happens.
Watcher.
There will be no EMS. There will be no fire department.
No,
Weight
within
Watcher.
1 mile.
Yeah.
Contact front.
The problem would solve itself very, very quickly.
You're not wrong. So, Watcher, the thing I just
the helicopter. We pulled that up a few hours ago.
Put it back up.
Okay.
Put it back up.
All right.
Why are there no communists falling out of this?
Well, because we suck as a country.
Correct.
Unless you're a Europor, in which case, shut your fucking whore mouth.
And put a fence
Stand by.
around the UK and then drop a nuclear bomb on it.
So, I talked about this last weekend,
Joke.
or I talked about this in on my blog just the other day. After Sniper's excellent guest article, I put out another one a few days later that said, "Listen, you got to get involved, and I'm not saying you need to go out here and face off with these people." But go sit outside your local church this weekend. Go sit outside the local pregnancy counseling center, and at
If it
least
matters to you.
Yeah,
at least
anywhere
make us-
you're purple, this is definitely a thing to do.
Yeah, we're just making ourselves be known and saying, "Hey, there is a
So-
line that you can cross."
I'm not going to kid you. There's a downside to moving to rural Texas.
Yeah.
You don't get any of it, right?
You'd have to drive about 240 miles to do
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'd have to go to fucking Dallas, right?
Fort Worth, but yes.
Same place. You know,
Yeah.
one big urban sprawl.
Yeah.
Because I remember when BLM was going to come to the nearest major city to me.
Yeah.
And
And the Amarillo chief said, "Fuck
1,000
you."
people showed up in full battle rattle. And the Amarillo Police Department chief said, "If you come down here and riot, we will fucking put you down." And he was this much more politically correct about it. It was, "We respect your First Amendment right. We respect your right to protest. We will ensure you are protected from people who dislike what you have to say. If you use any violence, destroy any property, we will use whatever force is necessary to stop you. Unironically, Riot will put you down." You know what? Amarillo didn't burn. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
correct. To be honest with you, I would love to have a copy of that footage of him saying it to go along with all the Polk County, Florida footage.
Everybody took it down. Everybody.
I know.
So our mayor's a cuck, but our police chief is badass.
I know. But like, if you run across it, let's get it downloaded. Let's get it saved. Because Amarillo was at the time, Chad.
A named
go
place.
way back. Go into the Wayback Machine. Do all of the things you need to do. At the time, Amarillo was the first place that stood up and said, "Fuck off."
Oh yeah, Dallas was literally burning at the time.
Yep.
For reference.
Everywhere was burning. They hadn't gone into the hills of California. And yes, Don, I remember that it didn't go well for him in the hills of California because it was never going to go well for him in the hills of California. Fair enough. But they hadn't done that yet. Amarillo was the first big metro that stood up and said, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh, by the way, Amarillo, a bigger city than the city in California that told him to pound sand.
Correct. Amarillo was the first marginally big city, right?
Yep.
So that's why it's notable. It's not that it's Amarillo. It's
Hold on.
that
There's a thing going on in chat that needs to be addressed. If what Don says, I presume, is true, look at what happened in Baltimore when the mayor said, "Let them burn off stream," and they burn the city down. We just end up with more homeless junkies. So that happened, according to normies, at the beginning of this, 2014 or 15.
Yeah,
it wouldn't happen now. Yeah,
Baltimore burned down when everybody thought, like, "Oh, they're
Wasn't-
just protesters. Let them go."
Stop. I'm going to give everybody a gift. I'm going to give everybody a gift. Chat, I reposted that thing Drek sent me. And we've got a white knight here in my comment section. This is a virgin comment. You guys go do.
Can I
Yes.
read this for you?
Oh, you can, please. But
yes, please do.
Chat, go do what you want with it. I promise, it's gonna be good.
Aside from any body weight comment / critique, that is just a flat out bad photo. I'm saying this as someone that makes money from taking pictures of products and people. The
All right.
lighting is effing terrible. Like, quote, tourist on vacation
right.
level.
So, as the legitimately crowned chubby chaser of the group, roll
Shut
her
up, fatty
back up. Roll her back up. No, roll her back up. Hang on. Roll her back up.
She's right there.
Shit. I'm on the wrong screen. Tits aren't big enough. Fuck
Can't
off.
roll
Boomer.
her back up.
Shut up, Boomer.
Tits aren't big enough. Fuck off.
Anyway, back to the original point. Look, everybody thought in 2014-15 that BLM was just out there angry, bottles were being thrown, but like, generally speaking, it was just a protest. And then this country watched Baltimore burn.
Yeah.
And not a little bit. Burn churches
Don,
down, CVS, blah, blah, blah.
Don, isn't Baltimore the city where the mayor said give them the space?
That's what we're talking about.
That's what chat is talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
but the mayor said give them the space to riot, and then Baltimore burned. Yes, that happened 8 years ago. 8 years ago. 8 years of shit has happened since then.
Yeah,
Well,
people are a lot
8
more
years
frustrated
no,
now and more likely to take
more
action.
In Baltimore's case, more accurately, 8 years of not fixing any of it because it's Baltimore.
Well, so it's not just Baltimore, right? So understand that the nationwide news cycle applies to everybody. So the guys who are immediately outside Baltimore that didn't want to watch Baltimore burn, or maybe did, but also would have taken the opportunity to shoot people. If the mayor came out today,
Not in Maryland,
and said, "Oh, yes, in Maryland. I've spent a lot of time in Maryland recently. I promise you, within driving distance are a lot of people.
a lot of people.
Time to shoot them."
I like
A
that
lot
one,
of people.
Walter.
Okay, a lot of people in the western half of the state think that, and will never go there because they know what their local self-defense laws are.
Again, if what happened was the mayor pulled the police effectively out of the city and said, hey, we're going to let them do whatever they want,
Well,
they may or may not know what their local self-defense laws are, but they also know that if there's no cop within 5 miles,
So-
dead bodies is dead bodies.
here's how you do that, right? we embraced the mask, we embraced a hat. You leave your debit card with somebody who buys gas right at the time of the
Don't
incident
take
in
your
your
phone.
local area.
Don't take your phone.
Cash is
Don't
king.
take your phone.
Never in writing,
And-
always in cash.
Yeah,
So-
you handle your business and go
Look,
home.
And make no mistake, don't go shooting people with a gun that you own, because ballistics is a thing, and they will be very loose with the
Go
rules of
find
them.
a street
And
vendor.
ballistics is somewhat of a pseudoscience to begin with. So, philosopher P.A. Ludi has some information which you may or may not want to look into on the rights and wrongs of this sort of thing. That's all I'm saying.
You're not wrong. Have a meme for that, but not the stream for it.
Yeah, mine's a respectable stream.
You're on Watcher's channel.
Well, no,
Hey,
we're on
first-
both. We're on both.
We're on both. My first video
Oh,
got me an
really?
age restriction.
So chat, just on just
I said
on
fascists
general
were a bunch of
information.
pussies and got age restricted.
Really?
Joe is age
Unironically.
restricted, and Watcher is not.
Isn't that odd? Guys, I look.
Joe's first stream was somebody capping somebody else.
But
in the back of the head.
it was heavily edited, and it was specifically pulled from another mainstream news outlet that I
does
edited in the
not
same way.
matter to the eye of Sauron.
I know.
Joe's
That's
first
true.
stream
I'm
is
just
somebody
pointing out.
capping the other person in the back of the head.
I'm just pointing out.
Context is irrelevant.
The funniest part was that we set it as age restricted, and then we removed it, and then,
And
it got
then they
age
put it back.
restricted like
Yeah,
10 minutes later.
And then they put it back immediately.
So I set all of my content as age restricted,
Right.
and then they age restricted.
That's
Yeah. So I'm watching the Watcher stream. I don't know about Joe's stream. I'm watching the Watcher stream because Joe stream doesn't exist. This happened, by the way, this happened to Andrew last night. I told Scott, but it was right before I went to bed. All of the spicy things have been said, and what have you. I mean, fuck y'all, we're getting into Baldo jokes, right? And
Joe,
and what happened was you could his stream was restricted. You could not find him in your recommended. You could not find him through subscriptions. You had to go into his channel and deliberately look.
So hey,
welcome to my life, homie.
Real quick, I'm hearing there's a
Exactly.
fight. I'm hearing there was a fight at Knott's Berry Farm, and apparently
Yeah.
someone was yelling "gun." I'm gonna pull up this video so we can watch
it.
Do it. Knott's Berry Farm is California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Los Angeles area.
Correct.
General vicinity kind of things.
Come on, let's go.
So we have video of just literally people
Just,
running.
that's it. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
mean,
watch it
that's
before I put it up,
exciting.
so.
Yeah.
Fair.
No worries. I mean,
It's
Not
just like
for a leaf thing. No.
it's just like the big March for Our
Hold up.
Lives
Oh,
thing.
hold on, there's
where
more.
a car backfires and everybody runs.
Well, there's
like
more
it was a
because
shot.
apparently there was
Hold
a big
on.
fight. Here, I'm pulling another one up here. It's not very long, but you can see there is a bunch of people brawling.
Somebody's trying to leave.
huh? Something.
No, someone's getting their ass beat.
Something about those guys. I can't.
Yeah, it's
put
all
my
screen.
I don't know
finger
how
on
to.
it.
I don't know how to place that. Yeah.
If only there was a thing.
Can you put that back up but mute it?
Sure.
So
Yeah. So the fight is off screen.
look,
And
can
notice-
I just ask the most important question of our era? Why would white supremacists do?
Why would
You're
they?
not
No,
wrong.
you know what? Why would
Why
Vladimir
would Putin
Putin
do
do
this?
this? Why would Vladimir
No.
Putin do this?
Exactly. Right.
You're not wrong.
Through
God
his
damn
white
you, Don.
supremacists. Let's be honest. And
God damn you, Don.
it's the
You
question
stole my fucking thunder.
of our generation. Motherfucker, I've been posting this shit on Twitter for like 3 years.
I know. I know. So what I was about to say is, judging by the rims, it's Pimp Daddy McGee in this truck, and all he wants to do is leave. And
Someone
there's
getting
a
stomped.
fight to prevent him from leaving.
It looks like
And
someone's
there's
getting
stomping
the stomp.
involved in
Yeah.
that fight.
Yeah,
And
someone's getting the
so-
shit stomped out of him right there.
And so the question
Pimp Daddy
is,
McGee
why
is some
would-
sort of rapper.
Why would white supremacy do this? I mean, it's just
Correct.
there's
Because they took their orders from Vladimir Putin, and
Clearly.
Why
Donald
would
Trump was
Putin
there.
do this?
I, you know what? This is. I don't usually do this, but I'm just gonna leave this part of my. This is the most recent. thing about
Joggers.
Knott's Berry Farm.
joggers.
It's interesting.
This is what I think. Donald
Joggers?
Trump
Did
wants.
you say joggers?
Yeah, joggers was in that tweet.
Chat. You know what to do.
What?
J with an N.
What? No, I don't know
I
what you're
think
talking
that
about.
the
No.
that the truth of the matter is that Donald Trump once used to tie his tie in a knot, and he likes strawberries, and he has
That's it.
been to a farm. So clearly, Donald Trump.
This is it.
to blame.
This is Donald Trump. This was all Don. It's always been Donald Trump.
Look,
This is Trump's America.
look,
And
this
I'm
right
pretty
here-
sure that the guy in the hoodie, when he stomped the other guy in the face, said, "This is MAGA country."
Correct. And then let him get a Subway sandwich.
Someone's pouring bleach on him right now.
Thank you, Hunter. No spelling bees. Correct. Actually,
Jogger is not actually in the algorithm.
you're correct. Yet.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
When did
Yes,
it hit the algorithm? Because it
Oh,
didn't used to.
years ago.
Man, I'm really glad they
Let
did that
me
in yours
tell
and
you
not mine.
stories of he who is suppressed years ago.
All right,
Huh.
That's
so,
classic right
now
there.
looking for Joe's stream.
Well, I can see it when I. Well, then again, I'm sub to it.
I am too, but I have to. There we go. Hey, there we go. Hi, new chat.
It's a proven fact that you look better on my stream than on Watcher.
That's
I mean,
just the reality.
that
which
is how I set it
why Joe Stream zooms in on the Glow Boy.
Yeah, mine's all about the glowies.
Indeed. Because Joe is a Fed, clearly.
Well, hold on. I'll do it. I do this every so often, but I do literally have a official Fed badge right in my desk. United States Marine Corps Military Police.
I have a Fed badge too, but if I do more than this, it'll get Watcher Street banned.
Wait.
Somebody's asking, am I dry firing? I was earlier, but it was for a joke. And now I'm just moving things about.
Okay, so Joe Dolio's stream chat is a complete failure.
Oh, is it? Is it a wasteland?
No, I nobody's responded.
Oh. Oh, let me respond.
Somebody's asking, am I dry? There we go.
Yeah. There, I responded.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's see if we got anything new out this way.
Sniper, I know that you think you're funny.
I am funny looking.
Oh, why would I let you guys around?
Do you know how
who
much
let
we
you
hate
out
you
again?
two?
And that's my boss man. That is my boss man. And that is why I will follow him into multiple stabbings and not give a fuck.
So that's
my boss man.
unironically true. There has been lots of walking into lots of stabbings with me.
It happens.
That is my boss man.
I know. I heard you.
All right. So hold on. Let's see. The people of Akron disrupt the. Okay, hold on. We've got more video from their little disruption of the Michael Jackson event earlier.
So, Joe, it's worth noting that your stream had 10 viewers before I did that, and 11 viewers now.
Oh,
I am a 10% increase in your viewers.
So what you did is you brought in somebody from the
now 12. It's
there's
ongoing.
watchers.
Wow.
They're calling more and more supervisors over at YouTube headquarters.
Hey, look, viewers.
Hey there, Raging Bull. Good to see you. I'm sorry for what you're being put there. It's you two there, Chance Henson.
Greg W. We are so far beyond riots tonight that it's not even funny.
Yeah, nothing happened.
AK
Look.
Ron is having a little rally.
Well, look,
and
and in
by
fact-
little, I mean.
And in fact, let's pull up that video because Frank Nitti talks about, look, I'm gonna be real serious. We're having problems keeping people on the ground.
Let's stand by for a minute.
This big.
By the way, Joe, feel free to time me out for 300 seconds.
No, I'm just going to talk about Sniper because he's
Anti-Kami. You're our bro. Pick up the slack.
Look, there is tactical significance to them not being able to drop riots when they want to. And it's a good thing. And for one,
it is.
Maybe we should discuss a good thing.
Agreed.
And,
You know
and
what?
I realize
Fantastic.
it's the internet, so no
Correct.
one wants to hear a good thing. But like, there's actual ass-bleeding detail that should be got into if they can't drop a riot whenever they want.
No, I agree, and for that reason,
As
I
a
feel we should
guy-
watch this whole thing once you're done.
As a guy who went out of his way to detail response times of Antifa for literal years,
Yeah.
I am more than happy to discuss the good thing that is going on.
Don, actually, it's worth asking the question when you get finished having sinus issues because dry air. It's worth asking the question: the response times and the response volumes.
Yeah,
you documented this very well. Okay, all this content, chat, all this content is gone. I know, but just trust me. I was there.
Rumble.
I was there. He was doing all of the things. He was doing all of the stuffs, And the only thing I was doing at this time was pointing out that every time amnesty came up, the congressional switchboard crashed. And this happened 3 different times. That's where this started for me, right, Don?
Yeah. No, that's basically the story.
So the volume and the intensity, and they've had multiple opportunities. Joe thought the one that was in his neighborhood, for the lack of a better way of putting it, was going to be the one, and then it wasn't the one, and then I thought Roe was going to be the one, and it was the one for 10 days.
Right.
And what's going on? Why is there not the one?
Well,
over and over and over again, because cops keep being stupid.
No, I mean, look.
Hold on. We need to break this down substantially more than answering that question.
Yeah, no.
I know that, but I presented it that way for you to do a diatribe.
Well, I agree.
There's things to say, and not just by me. So go, Watcher, go.
Oh no, you go ahead. But like, guys, one of the things Frank's like, I feel that it's, you know what, I'm not even going to say it. I feel it's worthwhile to get it out of the horse's mouth, with the horse.
Yeah, I actually do. I didn't get a chance to hear her.
Well,
I want to hear her.
Yeah, I want to hear her first. So let's do this before we get into Frank Nitti, because I want to hear what she has to say. This was the victim of that shooting the other day who is being terrorized by BLM Minneapolis.
Before you hit play, she has 2 kids, not his kids.
There's no play. No, nobody gets to. Nobody.
Yeah, she actually didn't even know the guy.
Nope.
Yeah.
She literally lived across the block, or across the apartment complex.
And in all honesty, though, I think I may have met an uncle or 2 of his.
Yeah,
in the old country.
That. Yeah.
But
were those uncles'
I am
names
the captain
Tom?
I am the captain now. I am the captain now.
Abdul.
Yeah.
So look here. Let's tactically speaking. If BLM and Antifa cannot field thousands, then what you're seeing is their impact on the culture is limited. Now, there are inferences you can make from this, and everyone is going to make their favorite one, right? Oh, so George Soros stopped giving them money. Okay,
no,
maybe.
That's almost what Nitti just said.
Yeah,
it is.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, look, for all I know, that is both true and false, or true or false. I don't know. I don't have
false and irrelevant, I think.
Well, so again, you don't have the answer to this, and so you can impose your views on that to be whatever it is that you like, but in the end, you don't fucking know, right? And you just don't, and you can dance around that all you want, but you don't know. There's no 2 ways, unless one of you all out there in chat, and maybe you do. Fuck if I know. Maybe you have the bank statements of both George Soros and everyone in BLM/Antifa. And if you do, mostly what I want to know is why you're holding us back from those of us who are talking about this.
I know.
And so, being as you guys are holding this back because you know definitively, just give us the proof. And I'm personally, I'll restart the YouTube channel right now and start broadcasting that shit, because what are they going to do? Delete the channel? It's literally all that's left, right? They don't let the videos get out to viewers. They don't let they don't let me get ads. They don't nothing. So by all means, I got nothing to lose. Send it to me. I'll broadcast.
Chat,
clearly knows.
So
Sniper.
chat, when I say that you are the SEO of this entire community,
I'm not kidding.
You are the SEO of this entire community, and if you don't do that job, we die.
So
ask Don what
before.
he's been
Stop, because we got a deep topic, and like I said, before we dive any further into it, we want to get this lady's. We want to get what this lady has to say.
This is true.
So go.
You're celebrating his life.
It was a terror. I'm sure it was a
This
terror.
is not okay.
You're alive. Shut up.
You guys need to just let it go. Grief in silence. This is not okay. This is not a George Floyd situation. George Floyd was unarmed. He was unarmed.
You're alive. Sorry.
This is not okay. My kids
Wait,
have
stop.
to deal with this.
Stop.
Yeah.
You're alive?
No.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah. No. These pieces.
Fuck
of
you.
No, 100%. These pieces of shit. No.
Unironically.
They
no, wait. No.
they've got her
Sniper
pulled off.
Rants now. Sniper rants now. fuck you. Unironically, fuck you. You're alive? You're alive? Really? That's the fucking standard? So let me just do all of the goddamn things with a baseball bat, and then all of the goddamn things with an orange, and then with a sock, and then all of the goddamn things with a goddamn 22 LR, because I know the places to do those fucking things.
Well, this
And
is
I
escalating
know,
quickly.
as a goddamn admin, as an admin boot, I know all of the things to do the stuffs. And then the two guys under me on my thing, and I think on the bottom, other way around. I know.
Sniper has bottoms.
I
News reported.
know all of the fucking places, and they know places I never even knew existed. And then
Okay.
you
we got
come
into the
back
Cohen discussion
and
here.
talk to me about fucking
Sniper.
you're
Sniper.
alive.
Sniper. How long has it been since you had a drink before tonight? It's been a minute, right?
It's been a hot minute, huh?
Relax, so
Fucking hammered.
So,
Probably have a mental
here's
illness
blood
now.
pressure.
hold on. So shit that she's actually going on, right? Outside of
Well, look,
Sniper ranting accordingly, or not.
Appropriately,
Up to you.
yeah, absolutely. Right.
So-
Definitely.
One of those things she said in there is Floyd was unarmed.
Exactly.
That's a big
Yeah.
statement
it sure is.
in this situation.
Look, and,
Yeah.
If Floyd was high as fuck, but
well, but
I don't know of him
Hey,
having.
look,
an
well,
arm.
I want you to
I
remember
think
where this
that-
lady's at
look,
this point.
Stop,
'Cause look,
stop right there, because understand that the general populace believes George Floyd was unarmed and was not fighting back, and Derek Chauvin just put his neck on his knee on his neck for
I mean,
8,000
yeah,
hours, and
he
therefore
had
yeah.
the history and blah blah blah.
Sure,
He
no.
was high as
look,
a fucking kite.
Look, but we're not gonna.
We're not relitigating
exactly.
Floyd.
We all understand that this
I'll
lady's wrong
relitigate
about
Floyd.
Floyd. We understand.
no,
not only
Don will relive.
not only do we understand that this lady's wrong about Floyd.
hold on.
Hold on, I'm just.
We all
I-
agree
I'm
with
just-
you about
I'm just,
Floyd.
I'm just fucking muting you two because I'm done getting interrupted on my own show. Fuck off. Listen up, bitches. You're unmuted now. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Ask to unmute. There we go. I have to ask you to do it. All right.
Gonna let
Now,
Bag it.
now, listen.
Watchers fight.
This poor woman has gone through a lot. She has tried to put up
Correct.
multiple. Well, let's talk about after the shooting. She's tried to put up multiple GoFundMes that these leftists have attacked and taken down. She has
You're
tried
right.
to get the shit out of her apartment. She's been attacked every time she's tried to get in there because she's the one who called the cops to get, and they're blaming her for killing
Yeah.
this guy. They have
This
literally
is all
attacked.
correct.
Like they've attacked her apartment. So at this point, like, I'm sorry.
You're jumping to the end. This is why I was interrupting you.
Well, and that's
Right.
my point, though, is that I don't want to get lost in this story for 20 minutes. I just want to say this is shitty for her, and obviously
To be
she's going
fair-
to say stupid things.
Learn to tell the story.
Yeah, Don is the epitome of good at the story.
Click play, watcher. Just click
Because
play.
they
Look,
almost
in-
lost
in-
their life. There's bullet holes in my kitchen
Not in
because
you,
he
though.
sat in the fucking hallway
Facts and
watching my
evidence.
move.
She has the pictures.
And she's posting.
I wish it never happened either. That I don't have a place to call home. I
And
can't
people
sleep that night.
are reposting them because she's banned.
This is not
Yeah.
okay.
This is what they want to show on the TV. It's obviously going through a moment.
This is not okay. Just go
Pause,
home.
pause for a second,
Go
Walter.
home.
This dude's an organizer, by the way.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just here. I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I'm gonna shut the fuck up because
You're
that's
good.
what she requested. She has done. She has not said a single lie. She has said everything accurately, and in Minneapolis, they don't fucking care.
Nope, not at
That's
all.
true.
0%.
That's true.
0%.
So, again, this is why you tell the story as a story, right?
Well, but we already did this. This is the third time we've covered this story, particularly, to be clear. So we went over her account when she posted it in pretty detail before her account
Yeah,
got
last
popped.
night.
So like this isn't my viewers' first hand on this wheel, which is part of why I don't want to get into it for 20 minutes because we've got an even more important topic that we were going to get into before this.
Let me give you a piece of advice. If you're going to cover the topic, tell the story.
We did.
Every time that you shorthand, someone comes to find your shorthand.
That's
And
correct.
They speak the shorthand, and they don't.
And
tell
they
the
use
fucking
the
story.
shorthand against you. Yeah.
And if you don't believe that, I want you to go watch the goddamn academic agent stream, in which I say the right is not the left. Plus, I hate fags.
Yep. Yep. Don, you have in my knowing of you since U06, that might be the most correct thing you've ever said, sir.
And that's it, right? I've explained that 1,000 times in ass-bleeding detail, and in one stream I didn't do it, and what gets publicized.
But in less than shiny language, and then you said it shiny one time.
To bring this back
And
to
it
the
became
important
true.
topics, can we talk about what he's wearing?
Yeah, I was gonna say the chat wants to know about
Knee
the
brace,
toothpick legs
yeah.
here.
Well,
knee brace
so-
on toothpick legs. Go ahead, Don.
Can you
Hopefully liver
explain
cancer.
jorts?
Hopefully liver cancer.
I
Look
don't
at
give
them-
a fuck about
Look at them
Jordan.
tiny legs plus fatty center. Looks
I
like
don't-
liver cancer.
I don't give.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit
I'm
about
not
Jordan.
saying I want someone to cause harm to him, dear Susan.
In begging legs.
I'm just hoping that he reaps the consequences of his own actions in such a fashion that his fat ass has caused him liver cancer.
There's also a brace
Don.
here somewhere. I don't know what that's for, but there is that looks like a brace right there.
Wait, stop. Go back. Stop. Go back. Point it at one more time.
I'm very familiar with that brace. It's the black thing on his knee. It is a knee.
No, this one
No,
right here.
he
Hip-
has back. He's
That's
right.
a
He has a
girdle.
back belt on too.
He does, yeah.
Well, he has to wear that to get disability.
No.
So this has got to
no.
be a news. This has got to be an actual news center
No.
that's doing this, isn't that?
No,
That is
it
a real
doesn't.
news camera, though.
It is
That's-
just a camera. That camera has decreased in price substantially.
You're
If
not wrong,
Still
but-
doing on the street reporting. It is very available.
Conspicuous.
Huh.
Yes. And very conspicuous. But he's not wrong. That's what what everybody under fucking or over fucking 25 identifies as a news camera.
So the DC protest that we did,
Which one?
prior to January 6th,
Which
in
one?
which you got very upset with me for running into Antifa.
The first one. Okay.
No, not the first one. It was
No, the first one.
the
The second one, you had better awareness. The first
No,
one
no.
is the one you literally walked in there.
You know, you got upset with me at both of them. The point here is there were 3 guys following us with cameras at that time. And one of them you will remember for shouting while he was running forward. He was shouting content and just running.
That
towards-
was the first one. That was actually
that the first one?
Yes.
He was holding that camera.
Okay, fair
Literally
enough.
that camera.
Fair enough. But in Watcher's case, yeah, that's what we all grew up with as that's a television camera.
Well, so it is also your.
I'm glad we're not getting lost in irrelevancies.
So the important thing here is
Joe.
that is
Joe.
your well-funded streamer camera, right?
Joe.
So your streamer that has more than about 50,000 subscribers both can't afford that camera and has one.
You
Oh, well, thank you, Greg
Nice.
W.
nice. Joe. Greg W. I don't care. Neither does Don. Wait. All right. Watcher.
Hold up. Hold up, because they're literally threatening to hurt her, and I just want to.
I know, but I want you to back up. I want you to back up about 30 seconds.
To hear?
A little more.
Say
A
when,
little,
homie.
little more. A little more.
That's
Brother,
way more than
we're
30
like 2
seconds.
minutes. We're like
There.
a minute now.
Wait. It's there.
What's there?
Start.
She's obviously going through a moment.
Sniper's seeing like he
So-
talks, just so you know.
That's correct, and I write like I talk. So she's made her whole case, and now it's all rebuttal.
Now he's making a relevant point. She stops. arguing a thing. It's go home and fuck you here.
She does the claps. That's the end of her argument.
Yeah. Now she's just repeating things. Well seen.
Look, this lady needs
So-
to be able to hire some private security, go get her shit. and then be
This
able to
lady
find some
needs a
place.
GoFundMe, or what? Not a GoFundMe, a Give Send Go.
Yeah, give send go immediately.
Give Send
What
Go.
she needs
Give
to be
Send
is
Go,
not
people.
in the middle of the
Reach
road
out.
in Minneapolis, Minnesota. She needs to be in
She's
a
hung.
hotel
Anywhere else.
30 miles out of town.
She's hung.
Yeah.
She is
Boys.
literally hung. So
I know.
Let me.
Give Send Go, people.
No,
The
Joe-
people who
Joe
run
is
Give
right.
Send Go.
Stop right now. She needs to be standing in front of a nice white wall with a nice cheap camera. Go. Saying that exact
Exactly.
speech.
Yep.
Wait. So Give Send Go, people who know who I am, because I had to have a fucking 30-minute conversation to go to DC the last time. Give Send Go, people. That lady is ever more deserving than I ever was, and you approved me. That lady right there,
It's not what it's
find
about.
her a
Well,
new
we don't know
place.
that she's applied to them.
Yeah, we don't
Stop.
know it. Like, she probably doesn't
I
even
know
about it.
that. I know that.
Stop now. Dear everyone, everywhere, for every point of view of everything that has ever existed.
Get her out of there.
What is most deserving almost never matters. And I hate to be, welcome back to Black
I
Pill
know.
Dawn, right?
I know.
This doesn't
King
matter,
Blackpill.
right? But, and as much as everybody likes to call me King Blackpill, who fucking lit a fire under your ass to write a thing for fucking Joe?
You're still King Blackpill.
That's what I hear.
You're still
Okay.
You're still the ultimate
Next thing,
motivator.
Walker?
You're
What do
also
you got?
still King Blackpill.
You all need to understand that the difference here, and dear watcher, give me 45 more seconds. You need to understand the difference between being black-pilled and being realistic is that there are wins, but when you are pushing into a loss, it's time to say we're pushing into a loss, right? And when you're shitting on a win, it's time to say take the fucking win. That's the
Correct.
difference.
Get her out of there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
The
No
next thing
argument.
was this Nitty video. So let's talk about this. So Nitty's
Please share this.
hold on, let's see, it's right here.
Gee, this motherfucker needs to discover what white balance is.
I know, bro. He's terrible, dude.
Hunter, go fuck yourself.
It might have been a belly
So,
wrap holster.
Please share this.
Maybe. I don't think so though. He doesn't look like the kind of
Share
guy
as
who carry
fast as y'all
chat.
can. Because y'all already know they be on bullshit.
I thought this was the part where he says that he's been talking about stuff he can't
Please
say on
turn that-
camera.
Please turn that back up.
Okay, y'all listening? Please share this. Alright. Now, y'all know I've been in Akron for like a week or two, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know I've been here like 2 weeks. I've been here for like 2 weeks. And we've
Then
been
why
watching.
did
Y'all
you
been watching
say 2
everything
weeks
and
to
how
start
everything
with?
go, right? Now, they just said, they said they don't do gun residue tests no more, right? Y'all listen, I want y'all to understand what's going on.
For years. For
Yeah,
literal
The residue
years.
test no more.
For a long time.
So they basically said this man fired a weapon, and the reason that they shot 100 rounds at him was because he fired a weapon. But they did no test to see if he ever fired a weapon because the weapon never made it outside of the car. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Now listen, this is what I need y'all help with.
This is the part that's important.
And this is me trying to be as transparent as possible without saying too much. You're not seeing a lot of protests because it's been very difficult on a lot of the individuals here, even me, to keep things going. We planning something really, really, really big for Wednesday. I'm gonna tell y'all what that is. Wednesday. We planning something for Wednesday. Jalen Walker's birthday. We planning something really big for Jalen Walker's birthday, and we need your support. I'm just telling you the truth.
But then he just goes into a giant grift.
Who?
Jalen Walker. That's the one who got shot in Akron.
He said Janet.
No, he said
He
Jalen.
said Jalen.
You just don't speak Ebonics.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
fair.
anyways,
Fair.
but then he goes
Fair.
into we need money to get bouncy castles and shit because we're throwing a party for Jalen Walker's birthday party on Wednesday.
So
So
look,
send me money, y'all. I think my man wants gas money back to Kenosha. I'm sorry.
Where's
the thing,
Jello
you-
Belly with the built-in cell phone mount?
He's at Popeyes,
Right now.
literally eating a 12-piece. I was like, bro, you know that's like a family pack. He's like, yeah, I got a family. What?
Right here in my
Get
belly.
So, but then they go into financial
Yeah, in
problems
my
and how the
belly.
safe houses that they're staying at are paying for all their feed, and that they are not having the donations come in that they expected, and then all
Yeah,
kinds of
that
other
was the key thing. He
stuff.
said that we're not getting any support. We're not getting any funding. So that implies that they get funding from somewhere. So it was interesting. So
you need to understand that the things that you think are a grift on the left does not think are a grift. All right?
Oh, I know.
And
I
this is
know.
not
Tommy,
because
I
they
know
are
where you
grifted.
live.
All right. You need to understand this point as well. It is not because they are grifted. When BLM founder buys $1 million house, the left goes, thank God a black woman bought $1 million house. That it is not we got grifted into buying her $1 million house.
Well, and you know, it's the same thing with Kwame Kilpatrick getting reelected, right?
Yep.
He got caught
Exactly.
stealing money, stealing cars. You're like, bro, if I had that job, I would do it too. Reelect my boy. And then then they're like, hey, how come our city is crap and nothing gets fixed?
And-
Your boy
and
stole all the
you
money.
You can
Because
fucking
you get
hate
what
that
you
all
fucking
you want.
deserve.
You can hate that all you want. You can think it's fucking stupid. You can think these people are stupid for thinking so, but they think so. All right? These people are not being grifted. They are getting what they paid for.
Be right back.
So this is Freedom Block. This is one of the, we've mentioned it before several times. This is one of the safe houses that are down there. It looks like they posted another video we haven't seen before. Oh, no. We just want a volume. Oh, no, I don't want that. Nah, I changed my mind. It's for the cause, comrade. It's for the cause. That's right, Holly. Joe's chat is far superior. Ouch, Anti-Kami. Ouch. Greg W, we need to understand the... Yeah. He says, you need to understand that you need to stop saying you need to understand. Brother, that reminds me of instructor school when they used to beat the shit out of us with words that we would repeat multiple times. Like, they would literally start throwing shit at you. It was pretty fucking...
Gang.
It was good shit.
Hey, there's that guy who was threatening violence earlier.
Sure
He's got the
is.
microphone.
I'm not gonna kid you. This is a lot of why I'm just sort of done with this content on my own channels. Is like, if you're watching this and you're surprised by any of it, you have failed to pay attention for so fucking long. It's hard to explain this to you.
Oh, yeah. I'm here for the entertainment value.
Yeah, I'm totally here just for the entertainment value.
So,
By the way, I'm eating a slice of pizza with Demp seasoning on it. Delicious.
Brother, he never sent me. He never sent me any Demp seasoning. I need to.
I'll
need
take
to
care of
reorder.
that for you.
I need to reorder.
I'll make that happen.
So, I don't find this entertaining, and this is part of my problem, right? And I realize I'm very much old man. Get off my lawn when I say this. This
Get
is
off my
what is-
lawn.
This is what is grinding your country to dust. That's what you're watching, and we all watch it and we laugh and blah. And I have hundreds of times broken down why this is bad.
Yep.
And I'm not going to do.
Well,
it
yeah,
here.
this is the
Substance
Balkans in slow mo, right?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Yeah, so
Yeah.
each one of you who is watching this for entertainment, I want you to understand that the entertainment you're getting is the starving of your children.
Yeah.
Sure, but my question at this point is what are they going to do at this point with everything else going on? We've got the stuff that Joe's pointed out, right? But apart from this, what are they going to do about it? Like it's like Gideon in South Africa talks about constantly. He's like, I've done everything I can. I've taught classes. I've tried to make people as aware as I can. I've launched multiple organizations to try and help people understand what the government is doing and how we can best avoid it.
Okay.
And
Watch.
all I
Hold
can
on,
do
let
now
it
is
finish.
all I
Watch
can
it.
do now is point out what's happening. And
Okay, so watch her. Difference between me and Don and me and Joe. Where you are a red district, where you are a red place, or a purple leaning towards maroon, voting still matters. Everywhere else, I get the argument. Moving on. We have about one more election before the fortification becomes absolutely permanent. And that's part of why I put out what I put out in the video that I put out that got turned into a transcript for Joe. It didn't go unnoticed. So they have to be careful in the maroon areas of purple. So there will be a flip. There will be a flip. But the thing is, you better be careful about who you flip and what you do with it. And this is where the historical lessons that I screamed at Don over and over and over again before I became active become relevant. Before, there was email and electronic internet switchboards. An amnesty, an immigration amnesty would get proposed, and then the congressional switchboard would crash.
The thing I've cited
Over and over. And it happened 3 times. You better put the right people there, and you better push them from moment 0.01. And this is the last chance you have, because after this is South Africa. Go ahead, Don.
So I'm beyond the push. I don't care anymore.
Yep.
And I realize explicitly from me that sounds black belt. Don't even
you
bother
are
to make
King
the
Black Belt.
Yeah, apparently. Despite the black pillars telling me that I'm a fucking over-hopeful idiot. I just tell people to stop investing things in shit that won't work.
See, that's where I am. Yeah.
Leave the fucking feds alone. By all means, I openly and overtly support Anthony Sabatini.
I skipped that
guy.
and I apologize. Don is going to be completely correct for the next 2.5 minutes.
Don't worry about it, man. I openly and overtly support Anthony Sabatini. I want Anthony Sabatini so bad that I can fucking taste it. I want that guy there because all he's going to do is fight the feds, sun up to sundown. Right? And I want
DeSantis,
1,000 Anthony Sabatinis there.
DeSantis 3.0.
Kent. Joe Kent.
Him too.
Yep.
Right? All he's going to do is he's going to
Ron Mueller.
Ron, if he had been yes. These are all DeSantis 3.0s. Don, continue. I'm sorry.
All I want from those guys is to go to DC and tell the feds to go fuck themselves. Like, that's it. Maybe they win, maybe they lose, but they go to DC and they tell those guys to fuck themselves. If you are not taking the fucking space that those guys are building, because what they're building is space for you. They're not going to win. They're not going to fucking suddenly overturn the federal government. No other stupid shit. They're buying space for you to fight. If you're not fighting in that space, you don't love this country. You don't love where you live. You don't love your friends, and you don't love your family. And I don't care if that sounds harsh. Go fuck yourself. Get your fucking ass out and make your locality good. I don't give a fuck if what you do is support a mayor, a city councilman, a fucking county representative, some motherfucker who's going to be the goddamn dog catcher. You
literally
get your fucking balls
not
out
a fed.
and you make it fucking happen. Because if you don't, what you're saying is, I don't care about where I live.
Tell you what,
You're saying that because the fucking hammer is dropping at 10,000 pounds, and that local place for you, it might not be able to resist 10,000 pounds, but it can resist 2,000 pounds. And that 10,000 pound hammer has got to resist 1 billion counties, 1 trillion cities. It gets 10,000 pounds but it doesn't get to apply it everywhere. It's one hammer strike. That's all you get.
You're not
And
wrong.
you get to push it off.
Watcher,
And-
scroll that to the part where I quote Don in this article.
Yeah, I was hoping to
Which
slow
time?
scroll and wait till he stopped talking, but yeah, Don, we've literally got the article. In
Which
fact.
time?
In fact, I'm going to
That
stop
said-
before we get here, and I'm going to say,
Sniper.
in fact,
Shut up.
there's something you can literally do right now instead of voting, because voting is something you got to wait until the end for, right? Like, you can go out and support a political candidate right now and get involved and help them make videos for their own
So-
candidacy, because they're fucking boomers. None of them know how to do this. I've done this for 6 candidates in my area. They don't know. They literally don't know how to operate a fucking cell phone. I'm not exaggerating to you. Okay.
So
It's a real thing.
don't say it, Sniper. Don't say it again. Don, you got 2 quotes in here, but you are credited.
Oi,
Shut up,
me.
Sniper. You just
no,
went past it.
fuck off,
Yeah.
Joe.
No, this is my stream. You fuck off.
It's not actually.
Me, fuck off. What?
God
God damn it.
It's both of them. It's a dual stream.
Down a little further.
Oh, yeah.
Down
Sorry.
a little further. Right
So,
there.
Joe,
Right there.
Joe, just bear
Sniper,
with.
wait, would you just stop for a minute? Just chill for a second. Relax. Calm down. We're having fun. You can try to have fun too.
It's okay, bro. We're going to break your balls, but we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. But here's the thing.
For reference, by the way, we're quoting you.
Holly, please remind me that
I know.
once we bring this up, I actually do have something directly about Canada that Viva just posted that I want everyone to see. And
I know.
I want chat to. But go ahead.
I
Joe.
know. But
For the love of God, Sniper, spit it out.
thank you. So here's
Don't
the
faggot.
Quickly. Quickly.
Speed,
I'll
intensity,
wait
volume.
till you're
Aye,
all
sir.
done with the jokes. Are we all done
Not
with the
joking.
joke? Okay, so
Not
here's the
joking
thing.
at all, really.
Speed,
So-
intensity, and volume.
Exactly. Speed, intensity, and volume. There you go. So we don't get a lot of victories, but we got a lot of them in rapid fire order. And we better capitalize upon them because we've got about 1, maybe 2 chances upon it. And chat in one of the streams, I don't know which one it was because, well, I'm not going to go back and look.
Let it
'cause you're
go.
Not going to give me
They
the
said
chance.
what?
So we better capitalize upon this. We better move upon this. You know, Don has been telling you for literal fucking years, stand up and move upon this. I'm telling you, stand up and move upon this. Joe, to be fair, you hope that somebody will move upon this, but that's not the way you're right. You're right, like they're not going to, so here's what you do. But you want them to move upon this. And you'll say that. You
I literally
wish
say
they
it at least
would.
twice a week.
There
Get off
you
the
go.
couch. Do something.
You don't think they will, but you hope that they will.
Have they
Move
shown
upon
any
it.
evidence that they're going to?
And that is the same thing all 3 of us have been saying.
So I don't understand the problem.
I'm saying for
reiteration.
the one last time, move upon this.
There's
This
no
is
last
probably
time.
your last chance.
Brother.
Well,
you-
So that's
Can
the
I-
whole point of this article, right? So
Hold-
before we
hold.
get to the part about Ron,
Can I,
or about
can I
Don
hold you
here.
on a minute?
Hold on. I have to do this. Chat asks. Joe Johnson asks, well, what is this channel about? Can I call in and ask about George Floyd and his BS?
Sure you
No.
can. We'll just say to go fuck yourself.
George Floyd is
All right.
a fentanyl
So Joe,
overdose.
Joe,
Moving
you
on.
go ahead, please. Joe is quoting Don the Pleb in this article twice.
Thanks.
So,
If
but
only I
before
was
that,
here.
scroll up just a second. So, because I want to address what they just said right here. There's a story of Gideon in the Bible, right? So, Jerusalem was in the same situation we're in. There's a whole bunch of bad crap going on, people doing all kinds of stuff, taking things over, doing what they want, and everyone was mad and upset. And the angel of God appears to Gideon and says, "Hey, man, you're going to go and save this place." And the guy goes, "Yeah, but why did God even let this happen in the first place?" And that's where we are as Americans, right? And
By the
God
way-
said, "Bro, am I not sending you? Go and do it."
Hold
And that's
on. a
where I
minute.
am.
Let's remove God from this for just a moment
No,
because
I'm not
No.
ever going to.
because I don't speak on behalf of him.
Fair. Okay. Fair enough.
Literally quoting the man.
Let's remove God from this for a moment because I don't speak on behalf of him. All
Fair
right.
enough.
I'm going to teach all of you the same thing.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
Teach.
Let's just
Mike.
call it. I'm going to call it. We're done.
You're really upset about that? Hold on a minute. Hear me out.
I'm upset about the fact that you guys are not letting anyone finish a thought. That's what I'm upset about.
Well,
I get
on,
what you're saying.
Carry on.
Joe.
No, far be it from me. Carry on, Joe. Gideon, you were saying.
I had finished that, and I said, that's what I'm saying. Am I not sending you get off the couch and do something? And I was actually just going to credit you with this thing where it says, Don says, you're looking for a big white knight.
Joe,
Hold on,
I
brother.
will leave. I will leave.
I thought
so
I was
it's just
caveating
done.
off you.
No, that's not it at all. Just stop interrupting people. Let them finish.
Yeah,
that's all.
I thought
That's all we
I
got.
was caveating
Chat,
off you, and
chat,
you were done.
Good night.
Go right ahead. I'm done.
Good night, chat. Good night.
Good night, Sniper.
See you, Sniper. Nobody
See you,
asked
Don.
you to, but whatever.
All right. Good night, Sniper.
Look, man, I really didn't mean to step on your dick. I thought I was caveating off you.
I was just going to
thought
say,
you were
all
square.
I'm saying is get out and do something, because Sniper was implying that I wasn't. That's not true at all.
Definitively not what I meant.
I got you.
So
I'm fine with that. So
you good,
carry
brother?
on.
We good?
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love. Cool.
Now,
So
if we were in real life, I'd make you both ground fight before we moved on. But we're
no,
not.
That wouldn't go very well.
It's the fucking
We're old
Marine
men.
Corps. It's the Marine Corps we'd have to kiss. Let's be honest.
It's
Right?
fucking true.
And when we were done, we'd have to eat crayons together.
Okay. So
Am I wrong?
But yeah,
All right. So look, here's the deal: is let's take God out of it for a moment for those that are secular. All right, and the principles remain roughly the same. If you want something to change, you need to get up and do it. All right. If you don't like what's going on, you need to pick up the responsibility and you need to set it on your fucking shoulders. And I don't care how big or small that thing is. Sometimes the reality is you're not going to be. Look, I can't tell Joe Biden what the fuck to say. Doesn't matter how much responsibility I pick up. That's not a fucking thing. All right. On the flip side, I can teach my son to take responsibility for himself. I can teach my son to take responsibility for all the things I take responsibility for. I can teach my son to be better than I am, or at least give him what I have and give him the opportunity to grow. Maybe I can't make him better than what I am, but I can give him what I have, and I can do it at a younger age than I had. These things are what permit you to be better. And for those of you who want to pretend that, like, oh, bro, I'm just going to work and, giving $2 a month to the Republican Party. Fuck you. Okay?
None of that.
What are you teaching your son? Give the Republican Party $4 a month? Is that what it is? Is that giving you the say that you want? Is that giving you the capability that you, maybe 20,000 generations from now, when your son is giving the Republican Party $2 million a month? Okay, fine. He gets his say, but you don't. Your son doesn't. His son doesn't. Right? What you're telling these kids is, if you pay enough, you can buy a politician. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can't buy a politician. I can't afford it. But I promise you, the people that have been mentioned in this stream, they know my name. They value what I say. They ask themselves if they're wrong if I put a serious question to them. I'm worth nothing. I spend every dollar I have to be able to put food on my table and make sure that that's true tomorrow. But you know what? I've been in this game a long time. I've been fighting this game for a long time. You don't need money. You need will. I don't put out a lot of content anymore, and everybody thinks that sucks. And I don't blame you. But I promise you, I've met Joe Kent in person. I promise you, he's shaking my... I have a picture of us fucking hanging out and me cracking a joke. Same thing with Sabatini. There is a video on Twitter of me being the A gunner for Sabatini. It's out there. It's on his Twitter. It's not on... Well, it's on mine insofar as I retweeted it. But these guys know who I am. They're happy to know me. Right? And I'm happy to know them. And it's not because I bought them. I don't own them. But I can ask them serious questions. I can go down and say, do you really love this country? And I don't have to promote them if they don't. You know what's funny? is if you're honest with these people, you'll find out very quickly whether or not they're honest with you.
And
There's
see,
been a
that's
lot
the
of
best part
politicians
is
I've met that I've been honest with, and I knew they weren't honest. I don't mention their names, but I promise you, Kent and Sabatini are honest actors.
it's
Period.
good to know. And that's the key thing is you mentioned a good thing there is everyone wants to teach their kids to give money to political parties, but I've never been a political party kind of guy. I've been a let me find out the position of each individual person in my area running for things, and I'm going to vote for the best person who matches what I think.
Well, and
that doesn't mean a political party.
Well,
the letter
no.
beside their name has nothing to do with that.
I'm even going to give you the Watcher specific. This is what Watcher does. All right. Watcher and Don stream whenever Don decides he wants to just come on for one night all by himself. Like I said, guys, night watch is not just Riot Watch. It's literally anything we want to talk about.
Schedule accordingly, brother.
We'll do.
I'll be
We'll
here
do.
to talk to you for however long you want.
But hey guys, so Watcher's personal test on politicians has become this: I don't give money at all until I have offered to donate time and I see if they have the organizational capacity to take me on in donating time. If they don't even have the fucking organizational capacity to take me on in donating my time, it is not worth a fucking cent out of your wallet, and don't you give it to them.
Hold on. Pull that back a little bit from the anger-filled response. You are correct. I'm not going to correct you.
So many grifters, brother. So many grifters.
You need to explain what that means.
Okay,
right?
so
people don't get it.
What it means, gentlemen, is that if you try to volunteer your time and you look something just as simple and say, I am willing to come out and this is literally the one you should use because anybody can use this at any point. Say, I am willing to come out and set up tables and chairs. I'm willing to help put them away, and I'm willing to help clean up a venue. Literally just say that. If they don't have the organizational capacity, somebody in their backfield, the people working for them that can harness small volunteer time like that, they are not worth your time because they are literally only running to raise money for a political campaign, because after all that is done, they don't have to account for that money. It can go wherever the fuck they want it to go.
Exactly. If you call them up and you say, I'll take care of all your logistical bullshit, and they go, gang, we love you. Cool, that shit's filled. Then you've got someone to work with.
Yeah.
But if they go like, well, okay, I guess, get the fuck rid of those.
Run,
They're
and
fucking-
tell everyone to run.
Run in their place.
Especially if they say, well, I was more thinking you could maybe give us $10, right? Yeah.
Right. Oh, God, for every person that, like, look, I get it. When you give an ad to the general public, you could give me $10. When someone comes to you and says, I want to help you, if what you say to them is, give me $10, you're a fucking grifter. The end.
That's it. It's true. It's 100% true. If that's all they have to offer you is their WinRed fucking site link, done.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so, and I will overtly advertise for Joe Kent here. I had a friend recommend to me that I should talk to Joe Kent. And I sat down with Kent for an hour and I said, tell me what you're going to do to actually change this country. I don't want to hear slogans. Tell me what policies are going to happen. Tell me what changes are going to happen. And that man pulled on his fucking big boy pants and went, holy fucking shit, we're going to do real things. And he answered real questions. And he said, look, I can't promise you that Congress is going to agree to, but I'm aiming for X. And I went,
right.
Look, that's a real answer. I would love if I could elect a congressman who was like, we're repealing the NFA tomorrow, and then that actually happened. But if your fucking aim is repeal the NFA, I know where you're going, right?
Yup.
Right.
No, it's a perfect litmus test, honestly.
Exactly. And with Kent, what he told me is like, look, these are the things I want. I realize I'm not going to get what I want. It doesn't fucking matter. This is what we're fighting for. And I'm going to fight every fucking day for this. And I went, if you don't fuck me, you're my favorite candidate in Congress. And then, to be honest, I met Sabatini, and it's a hard fight because they're both fucking amazing.
No, chat, when we do the actual Watcher and Don stream, Watcher's going to take some time, and he's going to edit that thing in his background, and Watcher's going to edit himself onto the glowy man's head. That's how the Watcher and Don stream is going to go.
Don't even bother with that. Just fucking send me the picture and I'll make it my background.
Oh no, I'm talking about my live little thing that you can't see but they can on the stream. I'm gonna put that in the glowy man's place. It'll be fun.
Bro, talk to me offline. We'll fix it.
Well, you chat. You know that we plan on doing a hot tub stream with this avatar before it goes away. We get the new one over on Twitch. It's gonna be a time.
There's tomfoolery afoot. I know this.
Anyway, boys, let me just say is I love Sabatini. Sabatini is probably my favorite candidate ever. And Joe, I'm sorry. I know when we met, I said I loved you. I'm not kidding. I do love you. It's true. I
hope
love
Sniper
you.
still loves me, even though he's angry.
Guys, keep talking, but we've got live stuff I'm gonna put on the screen while you're talking.
Good.
But look, Joe, love you to death. Sabatini is my own kind of dirty Italian fighter. And Anthony,
Well, listen, there can only be one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, oh. Joe, you know what I mean.
Hey, Joe. Joe, guess where is Riot now?
That looks familiar.
It sure does.
Don and Sabatini bonded over an M60. That is actually true. It's unironic.
Oh man, you know what? I know I could probably dig up a photo of a certain checkpoint that was on that road.
I thought you might. That is a particularly important road. So this is mass demonstrations underway as citizens rise up against government over high inflation, which increases the cost of food, fuel, and basic services. Panama is on the verge of collapse.
That's the highway of the Americas right there.
It sure
It runs
is.
from South America to North America, and a young 19-year-old JD stood on that bridge one night. Well, a few nights in a row.
Gents, I'm gonna do a disservice to my host.
Okay.
And subsequent co-host, and I apologize in advance. All right, I do mean that. We concentrate a lot on foreign conflict. In fact, I'm here almost entirely in relation, except for Joe, to a show called Future Conflict, which almost exclusively talks about foreign conflict. Gents, Saudi Arabia is not your fucking problem.
No, never is.
If you can't secure 6 streets over from where you fucking live, who gives a shit about Saudi Arabia?
Correct.
If you can secure 6 streets over from where you live, can you secure 10 streets over from where you live? And at the time where you answer all of my questions, like Don, I live in Los Angeles, California, and I could secure fucking Maine, then you talk to me about foreign policy.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and I'm not going to kid you. I don't overtly hate the rest of the world. I just don't care about them as much as I care about them.
But I agree with you wholeheartedly. And this is Stan and I's position has long been, forget the old world. We do need to focus though a little bit on our hemisphere.
Yep.
And a mass disruption in Panama will lead to a whole lot of people crossing that border, which does impact you 10 blocks over.
Oh, it sure does.
I don't give a fuck about Panama as long as I've got 1,500 miles of border secured with them 240s.
But you don't.
But you don't.
You're right. You're right. But the answer to whatever the fuck is going on in Panama is 1,500 miles of 240s.
Well, actually, the answer to what's going on in Panama is to take over Panama and then have a significantly shorter border in Panama. That's the answer to what's going on in Panama.
No. Fuck Panama. But
brother, we built a canal there. We invested all kinds of stuff in there. Not Panama specific. Panama specifically ours.
I don't care about Panama. You want to carry that canal? I'll carry that canal.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, that is what Panama is. That's all of Panama. It's the canal and like 30 feet to either side.
It's not all of Panama.
I'm making a joke.
Let me just say, as a dude who had to walk some of that jungle, it ain't just the Panama.
I know. I'm making a joke.
Right. But look, if and I would be happier with our country if what we did is go Ranger Battalion. You own the Panama Canal.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything on any continent comes to the fucking Panama Canal, you know what I want you to do? I want you to pick that shit up, and I want you to pick up that radio, and just like we were soldiers, I want you to go Broken Arrow, and everything in the fucking world comes flying that way. Cool, got you. I'm with, fucking, because everybody's seen that shit. On the other hand, not everybody has heard.
So
fucking prairie fire emergency. I don't give a fuck what the code word is. I want all the hate and discontent at your disposal. But I want you to be able to control that shit because it's ours. And fuck you,
Sniper.
Sean, you're a faggot.
I love you, Sniper.
Done. Only for you.
So we're going to watch this all the way through, gentlemen. As you may know, Viva Fry has recently fled Canada, and he's still getting calls from the Canadian authorities.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Only for Sniper? I mean, only for Don?
What?
Watcher.
That's correct.
Only for Don?
What did I
That's
say?
correct. Watcher.
Joe is
Watcher.
upset.
Joe.
I'm sorry.
Watcher. And Joe.
Watcher.
All
Fry-
of the faggoty things will only ever
fled
happen
Canada?
for Don the Pleb.
That's it. Nope.
Whoa.
Unacceptable.
I
Roll
don't
me
know.
back.
I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said.
Viva Fry fled Canada?
Yeah, he did.
Thank
He's
fucking
gone.
God.
He's entirely out of Canada.
He's in Florida.
He lives in Florida now permanently.
Is that serious?
Yes.
Are you memeing?
No, I'm not. He's
No?
got a 2-year visa to stay here, and he's trying to get citizenship while he's here.
It didn't
Holy
work.
shit.
Yep, and here are his
3 years.
designated federal screening officers trying to call in to check on his daughter's quarantine, which is what made him flee at the time that he was fleeing, is that he wasn't going to do that to his daughter again.
I am the designated screening officer working under the Federal Quarantine Act. Today I'll be asking you a few questions about Mila's quarantine to verify that she's in compliance with obligation, include a day 1 and a day 8 COVID test. This call should just take a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Can you confirm that she arrived in Canada on Tuesday?
I confirm that yes, we arrived in Canada Tuesday.
Okay, and a record indicating that she is a unvaccinated traveler entering Canada.
Yeah.
Unvaccinated traveler entering Canada who do not meet the Canadian definition of fully vaccinated are required to be in quarantine for a minimum of 14 days. Is she under quarantine?
I got this wrong. They might be coming back right now.
Excuse me. In virtue of what is she supposed to be in quarantine for 14 days?
Yes,
No, in virtue of what?
because she's unvaccinated.
No, but
traveler
what
entering
that's
Canada.
that's not my understanding of the law.
What do you mean it's not your understanding of
What
the
provision of law are you suggesting requires my daughter to be in 14 days of quarantine?
law? She's under the Federal Quarantine Act, sir.
No, but what provision of law is it? Because I know I've read the Quarantine Act. I've studied the Quarantine Act.
Okay.
What provision of law? Because she tested negative. We've had COVID within the last 180 days.
I understand that, so she's not required to be tested again. But since she's not a fully vaccinated traveler entering Canada, she's required to be in quarantine for.
Under what provision?
Sorry about that. I was muted. Real quick, Chad, I'm going to pause this just to say, no, it's not the Miami area. He's actually been more specific than that. I'm not going to dox the man, but if you go back and listen to what he said, he's actually said pretty specifically what part of Florida he's in.
He's not in Canada, and
Of law.
that's the only thing that's good news.
That's fucking incredible. I'm telling you
Sir,
so.
the international, sir, the Quarantine Act that's been put in place.
No, but I'm telling you, I've read the Quarantine Act. There is nothing in it that.
I understand. Sir, if you go on canada.ca/COVID-19 coronavirus, you will see unvaccinated travel.
How great is it that this is obviously a first-generation immigrant that they put to do this job as well? I mean,
You're not wrong.
I fully believe that someone consciously made that decision.
in Canada are required to be in quarantine for 14 days.
I'm not sure that I don't believe that's the law.
Yes, she is. She's required to be in quarantine. She is. Yep.
That's it. She's just going to say, yeah, she's required. As Holly said, Holly has received these calls as well, and they will dispatch police if you don't coordinate with what the person on the phone is saying.
Wow, sir.
Holly midlife.
Run.
There are 3 men on the stream who understand what. Actually, no, there's 4 men on the stream who understand what rendition operations are.
Come down.
Holly,
come down.
You
Come
like
down now.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Her
Bring
her
the
poor
family.
husband. Her poor husband is in the
We
the
will
Canadian
rendition
military.
his ass too.
Hold on. She actually just sent me this while we were talking to her.
Well, that Viva even says that video though that he just shot is really old. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
He was still in. Yeah, he was still arriving. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Holly, your entire family. We will go to BC and get your ex.
Is that what? Is that?
Because you are worth it.
Is that what French Canadians sound like? Hold on, because I've been around French Canadians, and that is not what I have heard of French Canadians sound like. Accents.
We're not hearing. We're not hearing.
No, not this. This isn't
the call.
anything. The past video with the call, that did not sound French Canadian to me. I'm very sorry.
Oh
It's
no, she
no.
sounded very Somali Canadian.
That did not sound no. Maybe
And
some maybe
stop.
another
I'll say
country, maybe another country somewhere else that also speaks
No,
French.
Somali.
Well,
No.
I don't know if they speak French in Somali. I was thinking more
They
Ghana.
do.
Or okay, they do. Okay, so Somali is one.
French
or
or Italian, depending
Haiti.
on which
They've
part
also
you're in.
taken in a ton of Haitians.
And
Karen
can't say
Reinerson,
Canadians.
send bachelors. Send bachelors to where, Karen?
Travels on his own, I travel on my own. I have the ArriveCan app and he does not.
Okay.
He has his proof of documentation showing that he's been vaccinated. That's all that's required.
No, he has to do the cancel. We can put him onto your account that you've done. How come you don't want to do it?
Why should I have to?
Because it's a requirement to get into Canada.
What if he was flying by himself?
I will be flying by my cell phone. I don't have a cell phone.
Yeah, that's
So what does he do?
Put it on hers.
No.
Yeah, but if I'm flying by myself, how can I do that?
Are you guys related?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the problem with putting it on your account?
I don't think I should have to.
Why not? What's the
Nancy,
issue?
Nancy, never mind. This is a bureaucracy.
Number
going
one,
along.
I'm not
I
going to
know.
be with
But
him.
you know this,
Number
that's
two,
why you
fuck
have to do
you.
it, right? This is one of the requirements.
Right.
Quarantine act, right? To get back in.
Thank Christ
watch
I
her.
wasn't born Canadian. I'd
Watch her.
Seriously, man.
Watch her. Am I allowed to do the spicy things?
Oh, how long? Hold on. Let me look at how long we've been. 8 more minutes. 8 minutes
It
from now.
hasn't been 2 hours.
No. It's 4 hours. It's
Oh, then it's over 2 hours.
No. It's well, I mean, what I'm saying is, from what I understand, over 2 hours gets you some things. Over 4 hours gets you mostly free.
Everything.
All right, I'm gonna grab the spicy thing then.
Okay.
Oh boy. I don't have any of the chats up, but for the record, my
I
computer,
broke
my
the
other
light.
computer
I'll be
died.
right back.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we'll see you in a second, Don. All taxes are robbery. Fact. That's just straight fact.
This is true.
Apparently, Joe Rogan said Canada is communism, and he's literally not wrong. Canada has turned into a communist country.
100%.
I didn't see this earlier, Chad. I don't get to watch Joe anymore because I'm way too busy to watch Mr. Rogan, but I used to.
Nice guy, and before he really leaned into the woke stuff, I just thought he was a kind, sensitive guy, and I was like, that's probably a good disposition to be a leader. But just the way he labeled those truckers as racist.
Justin Trudeau.
Okay, I don't care about the sun, and the sun's gonna hit me immediately. But apparently Joe Rogan went pretty hands-on, spicy boy, with Mr. Fidelito.
Deservedly so.
Agreed. I wish he would have done more, to be honest. I cannot believe that Canadians are currently still allowing that piece of shit to rule over them. But then again, I currently can't believe that Americans are still allowing, let's see, this piece of shit to rule over us. But there you have it.
Yeah.
Shaman, not if you work in the government. They were English-French mix. Could be. In the government up there, you have to generally speak French. Oh no, you better put that away. You better put that away, because that's an awful lead airsoft thing. But YouTube has been getting real spicy about guns. You don't need to put it away, but you could always turn off your camera and give it the good cock. since that's what you're doing.
Really?
Well, I mean, I could boot you.
Unironically, I kind of want you to.
Well, I mean, I turned your video off, so that's enough.
I mean, well,
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
That's why we do the mechanical ASMR off camera, as Joe and Don did earlier.
Yes.
It was an awful good airsoft thing, though, Susan. Don't you agree? I'm a fan.
It
of
was a very nice airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, chat, I think we have plumbed the depths this evening. I really do. We got a little more than we even bargained for. We did not generally get the conflict we like to get on the ground, but we did get a little conflict in my chat. I'm okay with it getting spicy sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Not near as spicy as I'm getting on my other screen trying to look at what's going on in Akron. Again, chat, don't just flat search Twitter for Akron. You're going to get some things you don't want to see. Like immediately, like top of the Twitter search profile. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Jen's
you're going to get some old weird stuff.
Hey, Don.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
We're light blow up in my face.
Uh-oh. We are we're just giving it we're giving it the old sign off. You wanna say goodnight to the folks?
Don't be gay. Go forth and protect where you live.
Right on.
By the way, don't subscribe to me. Don't follow me anywhere. Don't even fucking pretend like you know me. Go out and pretend like you care about the goddamn place that you live enough to actually lay down some goddamn hate and discontent against the goddamn people that you fucking hate. Exert literally fucking any effort, which, by the way, for at least half of you means go out 3 days a goddamn year and campaign for someone and go to a goddamn polling station.
That's it.
I'm not asking a fucking lot. Just do fucking something.
That's it. I love it. I love it.
No, I agree wholeheartedly.
In fact, let's get into this. Chat, I'm going to give you the link right now. What you need to do is go over to tacticalwisdom.com. You need to go read Joe's most recent article because it's literally about something that you could go do right now after I end the stream. I mean it. You could go do this right now. There's nothing stopping you. Even if you're in a red area, there's absolutely nothing stopping you from taking small steps.
Even tell you what to say if the police show up.
Yeah, and this is how to take small steps right now to help defend the area that you live, even if you think it's safe. There is no harm in doing the following. All right, chat. Yep. That's something to think about. I really appreciate you guys. We've had more here tonight than I have ever had, even when I had some much bigger names on. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm just going to do a little bit of rundown of the chat and just
much bigger names. Go fuck yourself, Watcher.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's Lord Miles has 500,000 followers on Twitter, and
go.
He gave it chilled for 2 nights, and that guy only brought like 10 extra people with him. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it.
Not a lot of crossover there, I don't
No,
think.
it's true. It's true. I'm a little more schizo than most of his other places that he goes to. Let's see.
By the way, for the various followers here who are mine, subscribe to Watcher. My ball breaking aside, he's a great dude.
Much appreciated, Don. Much appreciated, Joe. Holly, we love to have you here. We know that we are one of your few points of light in the cold, dark north. But we appreciate your viewership. We just wish that your viewership were coming from this side of the border. Bob Johnson, thanks for being here, man. It's really late. We appreciate you staying up. I know you got work in the morning. Princess, always appreciated. Thanks for coming over to Future Conflict. I hope you subbed over there. We will be there live Monday morning. Who was the guest?
I don't even remember.
Ugh, it's been too late. I can't remember. We've got a guest on Monday. I'll look it up on the schedule and post it in the thing. Good night. We love you. Bye-bye.
And good fight.
Ooh, nice.